Glad that everyone could make it. Welcome back for our bi-weekly session of Shadows Beneath Arcadia. We seem to be in the chapter on Tehuatl, as we've had a little bit of a sidetrack from the Rise of the Drow main plotline. As the group made their way to the southern island of Tehuatl, there in the northeastern archipelago of the Arcadian continent, and trekked your way across the Ismali swamp to the small village of Tehuatl to ask for help from the village elder Mintok, as you needed help dispelling the curse that had fallen upon your lovely companion Ingri, who has been studiously killing rats even this very day. And when you finally arrived in town with your faithful guide Wolf, you discovered that there was a bit of concern there amongst the people, as the high priest was awaiting word from the local young priests and older priests from the nearby temple, as they normally begin the festivities for the Rain Festival celebration that goes on 3 times a year out here in Tehuatl. On the island of Tehuatl. You agree to make your way over to the Kalmakak to see if you could discern what was delaying the young priests and the high priest there as well. You fought your way inside the compound past crazed dogs and demonically possessed beasts of various sorts. Made your way inside the small pyramid there on the Kalmakak, and for the most part you have been making your way past either crazed cultists or demonic coyotes, except for when you accidentally summoned the Coyotl by trying to steal from, well, not steal, but trying to reappropriate items from...
Investigate!
Yes, investigate.
Reappropriate its head onto my wall.
That mummy could have been trapped person.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I was trying
The
to
dust
agree.
settled said so.
Exactly. See, even you agree with me.
And as you were basically trying to make your way out of this section, you realized that there was something perhaps not quite living, maybe even unliving or undead, beneath the giant trapdoor there, as it reached out and tried to grab Ingri, and you all felt that sudden urge that we used to like to call roll for initiative.
Roll.
Back in the day.
Okay.
But remember to click on your token first.
No shame. Shame Friday.
Oh.
Shame.
Couldn't have told them.
Yes, no shame.
Shame.
Be able to open my sheet correctly.
That's not good.
No, it is not. Well,
She seems to be there. And you seem to be in control of her. I don't know what else to tell you. You might need to
Fresh.
Yeah, you might
Yeah.
need to close the game out, load back in.
Alright.
Shame.
I have a question. Were we at the end of it? Weren't we gonna try to like devise a like everybody ready so we take this thing out and then rest doing that?
Oh, whoops.
I don't know. I think we have to barrel through it. Depends on how we get. We leave and we leave this demon here. Who knows what it'll get up to?
Yeah, I think
So
you guys
I
had,
thought we were gonna rest in the room.
yeah, I think you guys had discussed that, and you had talked about finding a place to rest. But yeah, you don't have the option to rest right now, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Resting would be nice.
Resting would be
Didn't we? Didn't we just? We did stand on the trapdoor so the undead didn't came through.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, we stood on the trap door. They were trapped under it. I stood on it, and then it went down, and then.
Alright, I can use my sheet now.
That's what we were like. Oh, maybe we'll kill these and just rest in this actual room if possible. But of course with a watch, but
Okay, hold on. I think
But
I
the
just
question,
moved them there.
the question was, do we have the time to take a rest?
No, we didn't.
Because there is a ritual going on and we want to stop it.
Yeah.
conserve those spells for this.
I've been on cantrips for a while now, so.
Yeah, I have one spell slot left.
Blair's for everybody.
Alright.
At least I have Disrupt Undead.
Okay, so you guys do have the top closed down, so you can use that at least starting to your advantage. I mean, because you did actually say that. I just had had them up there because I need to remember to put them into initiative. That's all.
So what shall we do? Give us, you prepare that while one opens the trapdoor.
I believe they'll open it themselves.
That's true
Once
too.
we-
See when this.
When I saw the arm, would I be able to identify that quickly before?
Sure, you can make a knowledge religion roll on it. I mean, to see if
Okay.
you identify what kind of thing
See if I
it
come
is.
up.
Nice.
Ooh, that was scary.
A noise?
Is that you?
Okay, so that's my dog. Yeah, that's my dog.
Okay.
Himself. He's currently making his bed inside his cage.
Okay, 32. That was pretty good. Okay, so it definitely looked like some kind of undead to you. Some sort of undead. I'm not sure how much more you can really discern from.
The claw.
Yeah, I mean, it's the type with.
It's corporeal.
Yeah, right. It's corporeal.
Maybe a ghoul or a ghast. Possible. Is it humanoid?
Yes, definitely humanoid. So the one you saw reaching out actually was, even though it has become, a bit more dehydrated or
We're back.
exsanguinated,
You guys?
it is started to deteriorate. It seems like it's actually the form of something that was much younger than one might expect from some of these piles
Desiccated, you would say?
of bodies that you've seen around here. Yeah, so it was a younger body
Oh, okay.
for that particular one, anyway.
Oh.
Okay, so Mathander, you're on top of the trap door. I mean, so you're kind of in. I mean, you can decide what you're gonna do here. You're gonna do anything.
I would ask the others to get ready while I'll take some alchemical fire and put it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna mute you there for a second. Right.
He's off to a tough start.
That's your dog. I'm like, what kind of dog do you have?
The dog that was bringing a cup of tea.
I'm sorry, were you finished, Mathander?
Yes, I tell the others, ready yourself. I will take some alchemical and I will let those up, and as soon as I see one, I will throw the fire.
Okay. Lucien, what are you going to do?
I'm going to pull out a holy water, ready it to be thrown once they appear, once they come out. In turn.
Alright. Alright, so in that case, then they push the big trapdoor open, so it comes flying towards you there, Mathander. You make a reflex save to get out of the way and let it close behind you.
Maybe I want to use it as cover.
Or you can stay behind it and use it as cover. That's fine. So what do you decide to do? Do you get out of the way or do you stay and use it as cover?
I will get out of the way.
Okay. Alright, so it closes in behind you then. Okay, let me see if I can... move this stuff over properly.
Ooh. Let's
Oh, it's supposed to have the pit behind it too. Oh, well. I always get it out of order here. Let me try this. Damn it, that didn't do it either. Well, that's at the bottom of it anyway, so that's what you see. Just trying to... open it up where you can see the pit. Okay, so it is open, so since you are ready to flash, you can go ahead and throw that if you like. You've got 3 targets moving around down there, but there seems to be a pile of older bodies and much older bones and skeletons down at the bottom. So go ahead, Mythander. Throw your...
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure you heard me because it got all quiet for a second there. I was like, am I alone? Did I disconnect?
Damn. That's a good. Oh god. Yeah, no, with the reef I completely missed. Not just the trap or
You never know. It's touch.
Yeah, that's gonna miss on even on touch.
Is it a splash weapon?
Which one were you targeting?
this one.
Okay. Let me see if we can put them in squares of some sort. Yes. Okay, so...
Well, in that case, I would throw it at this one.
Oh, okay. Well, we can just move them. So you can get the one that you wanted there. There. Okay, so 8. So it lands here. Ding!
Flame.
So get them with splash damage, which is what, one fire?
I
Okay.
can add my intelligent modifier to the damage,
Nice.
so it would be 5.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that's much better actually than a plain old. Plain old alchemical flask. Alright, so that's what that one did. It opened the big door up for you guys. Alright, Angry Giant Breaker. You may wreak havoc. Let me unmute you. Sorry.
I'm going to take my prepared action. My rolled a 2. A 2.
Which one
Welcome
were you,
to the club.
Yep. Which one were you attacking?
This one over here because it's the one I can reach.
Okay. Well, the 14 will hit.
Really nice.
Targeting that guy, yeah.
Sweet. No +8 damage because it's not an unarmed strike.
And you've got enough of a reach that you don't really have they don't really have cover from her attack. So what's the total damage?
23. 17 and 6 from the shock.
Alright, so you just chop that one in half. So now that you can see their full bodies, that looked like a teenage kid down there that had been cut up and mutilated and stuff. Now you just chopped him in half.
Now we're killing kids again, huh?
They look like a zombie. To Snorri.
Yeah, it looked like a
Yeah.
ghast to you.
Oh, gas. Okay.
You're aghast
How
at the sight
long-
of it.
How long does Armor of the Serpent last? I don't know if I'd still have it at this point.
That is a very good question. Let
That
me.
is a good question.
Minute per level, so 7 minutes.
Oh yeah, I would definitely not have it.
Okay, is that all for Ingrid then? Are you gonna do anything else?
I have.
All right.
With the
All right.
splash damage, is this one a flame? At all, or just splashed it, did damage and went out?
Yeah, it just did damage and went out.
Okay. I'm able to throw my readied holy.
Yeah, you can. You could have done turn that already. Yeah. Sorry, you guys might not have heard me when I said your ready actions could go off. Seems like my connection is dropping out a little bit.
So
No, you
4
sound
points.
fine here.
I don't know if it does. I don't know. 4 points on the holy water damage.
Okay.
And it still has haste. And that was just a ready.
Dropped it. Gotcha. Okay, that drops you down in an initiative there behind Ingrid when you do that. Okay. All right, so this guy is making his way over to the edge there, and his corpse actually is missing a head, and the body seems older. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so towards Ingrid. Sorry. So he's like,
I mean, this one?
no, this one in the middle here.
Okay. Okay.
He's actually, square wise, he's positioned where he can reach any one of you.
Right.
But he goes after Ingrid. I always like to roll random when that happens. Okay. But fortunately, the dice are on your side, because that is probably going to miss her rather stellar AC. Yep, I won't even ask what it is. Okay, so he reaches out. He jumps from the pit of refuse and dead bones there at the bottom. You can see like some in the middle are like recent and have a little bit more juice left in them, while the ones at the edges and the very bottom are much older, brittle, and breaking apart as they jump around on it and send little whiffs of bone powder up into the air. But he tries to grab your ankles again, but misses. And he would normally make a noise like, but since he's headless, it's just kind of an airy gurgle coming from his esophagus. Snorri, you're up.
All right. Snorri will step to there, and then
Flare.
now I have one burning hand. Let's do it.
Ooh.
Concentration check to cast defensively. Ooh, all right. And this is, let's see here. So it's a DC 15 reflex save for 13 points of fire damage for this woman.
Okay. What
The
you
gout of flame erupts from his hands.
should be able to move that if that's not in the right.
That's perfect. That's where I'd do it anyway.
For these two life-impaired individuals.
Ooh, the sizzling. That odor is awful. Did you do something about that story?
Could have shaved them first, yes. The burnt hair is the worst.
Okay, sorry. What was the save DC? I was too busy playing with it.
That was 15. Reflex.
Okay.
Reflex.
All right, they both
Flex,
saved.
flex, flex, flex.
Okay.
Aye.
6 points of fire damage for each then. End turn.
You can see the other kid over here on the edge is like burning up pretty well. His skin is all turned black and crackled. Has become falling off in sheaths. And since he's there, yeah, he figures he may as well jump up and try to get a bite of good old, some juicy old angry there, since everybody else is.
So muscly. He's like,
Bite misses. Claw might actually hit. What's her current AC?
20.
Okay, so you got clawed once.
Any negative effects?
Yes, bad things will happen. Okay, so 2 points, and are you automatically paralyzed, or do you get a save against it?
Please save. Please save.
Pretty sure there's a save.
Yeah, there's a save. You get a 14 save. Against
Oh.
nice.
Okay, so you're not paralyzed.
You're not paralyzed.
I was paralyzed 8 minutes in my other campaign, dude. I can't do it again.
It happens. My gunslinger got confused today, which is bad too. So he's confused through the whole major battle.
What?
You're not paralyzed.
Professor Xavier.
You're paralyzed. Now she's able to fight it off and like flex her muscles and suck out the diseased bacteria left behind from the gas infected touch, and she just
Spit it back
out.
in his face.
Yeah, there you go. Lathander, what do you do?
That is a good question. I will just take my star knife and at least try to hit the little one. This one.
Okay.
Nice.
Oof.
Oh, very good.
Too bad it's 11. And it's only been 1.
It does not confirm, but yeah.
At least I didn't miss.
At least you did not miss. Alright, so you bring the star knife down and like stick it in the top of his head and then pull it out. Makes kind of a squishy noise. Angry Giant Breaker.
Alright, I'm gonna go for some relatively heavy swings. Unrefined combat style. Oh, of course.
At least the right hook connected, I think.
Which one is she attacking?
The one that tried to claw me.
Okay, that guy. Yeah, the hook hits, the jab misses, and the knee is gonna miss, looks like.
24 damage in total.
How'd you get 11 twice, but only one that one? What happened there?
Get rid of attack.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Well, you'll be happy
He's
to know
cheating.
that the hook was enough to explode his head. It was the follow-up bullets that missed wildly. Smash.
Nice.
And they wouldn't have hit the other guy either. So.
I end my turn then.
Lucien.
Pulled out the rapier. Go for the Frankenstein. Okay.
Frankenstein was the mad scientist. That would be Frankenstein monster.
Exactly. Whatever whatever he said. 23 for 6.
Frankenstein.
That hits.
Franken.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. For 6 points.
Alright.
In turn.
Yep, you drive your blade right into him and suffers damage as a result. Alright, so 2, 3. Yeah, since you stabbed him most recently, you caught his undead attention. He turns his missing head stump towards you there, Lucien.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries to jump up out of the pit and swat at you.
19 is the current AC. And it's
Evil, stubby
50% big
fingers.
stance. Because I'm assuming it's low light in here.
Yes, he missed. Plus he has no head. Okay. Snorri, what do you do?
Disrupt undead. So let's see here. Attack. Stretches out his hand and a golden ray strikes the creature for 2 points of positive energy damage.
Okay, very good.
End turn.
It just evaporates a little corner from the creature. Okay, I think that takes us to the top of the next round. Round of 3.
Let me take a 5-foot step here and
That is going to miss.
shoot.
So much damage too.
Now you finally rolled well on damage. I
Well,
see.
the hit isn't that bad either, but okay.
That's true. The hit is not that bad. I can see Mythander adjusting his grip on the star knife like every time he misses. Like, darn it. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Swish, swish. Ingri.
I will 5-foot step here and go for another round of blows.
He's exploded.
Cover your eyes.
Watch out for the goo.
Good Lord.
Uh-oh. Nat 20? Nat 20
Yeah.
on the confirm? Holy cow.
Exploding dice.
Yep, so that's a definite Nat 20. Let's see what the results are. Very nice. Oh, very
It
low.
will make her angry.
Apparently so.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's dead regardless.
Yep, so those first 2 hit, and that crit definitely confirms, but it's nothing special on the crit table. So how much damage did she wind up doing there?
Oof.
30, 8, so that's 33. Does the 17 hit? That'd be like 47.
Yep, the 17 hits.
So that's 47 damage if the 13 doesn't hit.
Yep, there you go. Okay, so yeah, so she just her first punch just like shatters this thing's ribs, and then she comes around with her knee to kind of clean it off of her arm and smash it up against the side of the pit there. And as the last bits of bone and meat drip away from Ingrid's arm, it becomes quiet in here once more. And Lucian turns to Mythander and says, I believe you were saying something about sleeping here?
No, I don't want to sleep. I want to take a shower.
I actually need to heal.
Does that pit continue? Or is it just is it a room down there, or is it just a charnel pit?
It is a big charnel pit.
A body dump.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Snorri starts to scan with his magical sight. See if there's anything enchanted down there.
Okay. Yeah, so you pulled the heavy wooden trapdoor out of the way, and you see that bones litter the floor of what appears to be a rather deep pit. So the old bones are piled up rather high. It says it ultimately goes down 40 feet. And as I stated, you notice that two of the animated corpses that were attacking you were actually, they seem to be, younger folk, like a member of the young priesthood here, and then the other body was from an older man, the headless one anyway, which seemed much more powerful, but Ingrid was able to kind of smash it before anything too horrible happened. You do not detect anything magical at the bottom of the pit. You can make a knowledge of nature roll while you're peeking in there if you want.
Sure thing. $31.
So you can see at the edges that the older bones are actually mostly like serpent skeletons, like there's a lot of snake bones in there from over the years, not as many humanoid bones. And that is all. Aside from that, the pyramid is quiet once more.
What do you think we should see what's beyond that curtain?
That would be wise.
I do not. It must lead to somewhere. Or perhaps the creature was outside. We did not.
Where was the
find it.
curtain again?
Downstairs.
Yeah,
Right here.
actually down the hallway. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's just ahead of you there. Gosh, I can't see the shadows for some reason. Yeah, the curtain is right there at the end of the hallway. So as you make your way down there, make a perception check.
All right.
Ingrid or all of us?
Anybody who heads down that way, down the hallway
Okay.
there towards the curtain. Okay, so the strong odor of rancid feces and urine comes wafting from behind the curtain. You hear the slight sound of whimpering.
with dogs.
And as you listen, you hear intermittent snarls, maybe a yelp or two. So what do you do?
I'm going to drink one of my 3 antitoxins.
Okay, very good. Good idea.
Pretty smart. Yep.
And I'm going to go open the curtain.
Were the dogs venomous?
Okay.
I remember one of them having gross mouths.
It requires a strength check to open the curtain.
I'm gonna Snorri will also drink a antitoxin.
Okay.
And move down.
It's a
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
It's a thick white curtain made from linens and decorated with an embroidered depiction of a feathered serpent hanging from a rod that's embedded in the door frame. That's very heavy. You're able to brush it to the side, no problem, but it does. You do have to like open it like a heavy door almost. Okay, let me reveal the area. For some reason, I cannot see the shadows.
Dog.
Doggies.
Yep. So you see dogs down here.
Are they in cages?
No, they're tethered to the ground. Urine, animal excrement, and vomit almost completely obscure a magnificent mosaic adorning the floor. Ropes tethered through a stone hook in each corner are attached to a leather restraining harness.
These dogs look possessed.
Yeah, they don't look well. I mean, they're like, they've got like foam coming from the mouths and they're like snarling and stuff.
Can I do a heal check to see what they might have if it's not supernatural?
We already tried that.
At least like normal. Just possibly rabies.
I'm thinking, yeah, you did try that, and you needed more time to kind of identify what was going on with them.
I think if we go on and kill whoever is responsible for this mess, it should go away.
We should kill these dogs and.
They should be in the corner, actually.
Oh, they're in the corners. Okay. How long is their tethers?
They are that long, so they can't really go anywhere.
Oh, okay. Oh, perhaps we should clean this desecration. Might weaken whatever ceremony's trying to do.
Yeah, so there's like dead animals laying around. There's bodily waste and fluid all over it.
Yeah. I'm going to start casting Create Water. Be careful, Miss Andir.
I am going to kill the dogs with like mercy killing them with the dwarven long axe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. They'll never be the same anyway.
Do I have to do roll attacks or something?
I'm sorry, what did you say you were doing? What was your question?
I want to mercy kill the dogs. Do I have to roll attacks?
Yeah, go ahead and make your first attack. Move over and make your first attack and see what happens.
Yeah.
Which one is she attacking? Which one is she going?
This one.
That one, okay.
I'm using my reach so I don't get bit with whatever they have.
Okay, that's pretty good. So that critical hit. Alright, stop moving around there for a second because there are some people running into the room and they're going, and you're getting that oh so familiar feeling of the need to roll for initiative. Yet again.
Oh, that beautiful beam footage.
So much for that resting. Okay.
I had a feeling we were gonna come in the room, but I said, which side do I pick? Get by the thing, maybe I get an easy attack on somebody. But they came in on the wrong. They came on the opposite side.
Go ahead and reveal this just a little bit since you're over there. Yep, funny how that turns out sometimes. Okay. Have to get everybody's color coded there. Okay, I think that's the last one. So, Lucky Lucian, up front as always. You're in the lead.
Okay. All right. So what I'll do is I will first of all move the round one, and I'll go to here, move to there, and then I'm going to try to identify him first. Is it local or
Okay.
knowledge wise? Is it knowledge local or is it religion?
Yes. Knowledge local.
I'll roll on that. I'm 30.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay, so these look like young members of the religious order here that have gone missing. You know, you've seen some of the younger ones running around outside. Now you're seeing some of the slightly older ones, but they're all still teens. At least the one there in the front. The two behind are dressed in they're dressed in animal furs, and they look slightly older and bigger and stronger, dressed in coyote furs and whatnot.
Just warriors.
Yeah, for the
Live
most
here.
part, they are warriors, but you can tell there is something like they're being empowered by something else. Make a knowledge planes roll in addition to that.
Not I. Not I. So okay. So since I can't do any further than that, I'm gonna cast. See, I have to actually. Ooh, yeah, I do have it. I'm going to cast color spray.
Okay.
And then on 15, a cone at the doorway here. And I like it says 15-foot cone. Oh, you set up the cone.
That's
Just
what
directed.
color spray does. Yes, indeed. All right. It's a beautiful thing.
I still got first level.
There you go.
Maybe that will blind it.
Put this in position here for you. Come on. Oops. Let's see.
Lucian, when we entered this compound, I gave you a potion with cat's grace. Just wanted to remind you.
Excellent. Yeah, I cast there. Intern.
Do you
Move it up one.
you want it right there? You can actually. You should be able to move it actually.
Yeah, you go from
Yeah.
that Vertus right there.
Well, you're too
Be
far away
cast
there.
from-
You have to be right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one.
that's me. I'm trying to move it to the edge, but it won't go. But you see, you get the point.
Yeah.
Intern.
What's your save DC?
Save DC is. Hold on. Look at my sheet here.
Because color spray has a bunch of wacky effects on it. It's a will save. 2, 3, 5. Okay.
14.
14. Okay.
Guess you already. You need me to.
Looks like okay. All right, this one is knocked out.
Nice. You talking about blue or the second one?
One up
The one
in
that.
the front right there.
Boom.
Unconscious, blinded, and stunned.
Don't forget the dog. Just in case they can.
Sweet
Gotcha.
dreams are made of these.
Trying to get to Dern. Layer on her side, but that damn pop-up bubble keeps getting in the way. There we go. Okay, the dog failed too. So he is blinded and stunned, actually. Come on. There's blinded.
I have Horus.
Yeah, color spray is a great spell when you get it to go off.
Yeah, I was hoping. I didn't want to take a shot with it if they came in. I didn't want to hit any of our people. I'm like, oh man, too bad that it's not open space. Maybe hit more than one.
We're too high of a level for it to affect.
Yeah, that's true.
That guy saved. Okay.
At least it took one down.
Well, it took 2 down. Just didn't take the next guy down. It would stun
Oh,
the dog,
okay.
too.
Got you.
Okay, Mythander.
I will take my mutagene, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I'll take his mutagen. Alright. Okay, so this crazy dude decked out in coyote furs is like swinging around an electolotcal, which you've seen a few of those in town, and somebody may have swung one at you. It's just earlier today. But he reaches and grabs a pouch from his belt and he drinks it. And as you're looking at him, it just suddenly vanishes.
Oh wow. Let's see. I don't have.
Angry Giant Breaker. What do you do?
I'm going to move here. And I actually read that I could do this. This is really cool. I saw him drink that and turn invisible, right?
Well, you saw him drink something, but you don't know. You'd have to spellcraft to know for certain that he turned invisible. You could have teleported. I mean, you know what I mean? But if you think he turned invisible, yeah, I mean, you can act it that fashion. It's fine.
Alright. I want to throw troll oil in the direction that he drank that potion.
Okay, where do you throw it? Which square?
Here.
Okay.
Hoping he stayed.
Now you, I mean, do you have this troll oil at the ready, or is that something you have to get out of your pack, or what is that?
It would be in that bandolier I have.
Oh, okay. All right, so you can pull it there on the move.
I'm just gonna like splash all of it in that area. Was that like a ranged attack or something?
It is. It's a ranged attack, a thrown attack. Yes.
All right.
There's nothing there.
Damn. That is my turn then.
Okay.
Hear him beating around, moving.
You see like feet splash through your oil there.
They should now leave prints on the floor.
Oh shit, did he do it too? Fuck.
Yeah, he drank something as well.
Ooh, they're all turning invisible. It appears.
Snorri.
Maybe.
All right, there's several things I need to do first. So spellcraft on the drinking of the potion.
Very good.
17 might not be enough. 15 plus the level of the spell, I think. Might have got it.
Yeah, I think that's So they're turning invisible either by drinking
Yeah.
a potion or using supernatural abilities or spell-like abilities.
Okay. So Snorri shouts out, as soon as they attack us, they will show themselves. And then also, knowledge planes to see who is possessing them or what.
Okay, go ahead.
Another 17, so that's probably not enough. Okay, so out of my pouch, I will take a scroll of bless and cast it. We're all blessed.
Haste.
Ah, very nice.
Bless
Haste.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, bless.
Bless.
Oh, haste.
bless. Bless only cost me 12 and a half gold pieces.
It burns. It burns. Oh wait, no, it doesn't.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, so you know from looking at the young teen on the floor there, and you're used to seeing this at this point, that you can tell that they're still demonic possessed. Is that what you're doing for blessed? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That they are demonic possessed by something, and then the coyote warriors seem to be empowered by something else. They're not exactly demonic possessed, but they've been. It seems as though they've been granted some sort of supernatural powers for some reason.
Okay. Because the coyote god is the bad guy in all this, so that would make sense.
That would fit the theme. Yes. Theme.
So we kill the coyote warriors and incapacitate the teens.
I believe there's some manner of demon about.
Okay, so one slips in the oil here. I'll make her temporarily visible there. Oh.
Nice.
So,
Is this oil flammable?
It's troll's blood oil, so
Probably not.
oil made with troll's blood. That would probably be a ruling on the DM's part.
Yeah.
go ahead, Lucien.
When they ran through, did they leave any trails, like we could see footprints?
Yeah, you can see
The one that
footprints. You can see footprints
Do I see-
heading through here over to this way.
This way? Which way?
Here, let me do.
Like, just what block do they end? Maybe I could take a...
Going up
I
from
can
here
sh-
to
I-
here.
If I
You
went
see
so
my
low on
pointer?
spells, I would guessed it.
Can you see my pointers?
No, we do
No.
not.
No.
Probably in a different layer.
That would explain.
Let's just... Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. It looks like they're going, that way.
They're trying to flee.
Footprints right there, yeah.
We didn't see the curtain move, did we? The heavy curtain?
It has not moved, no.
All right.
Okay. Alright, so I will... Seeing that changes the plan. Because most of the people are right there. Actually, what I'll do is I'll move to here. Did I bump into anybody?
Mithrandir and Snorri.
I would have rounded him.
Okay.
I would've
Sorry,
rounded
trips
him.
him.
You did not bump
Did I?
into anybody.
And I take a strike with the rapier into that box there. Let's see
Into this one.
if I...
Okay.
hold on. Yes. Look up something for the next round. I have one. I'm just trying to save spells for the big bad. Rapier.
I know what you mean.
Maybe 3.
Ooh, 33. That's pretty good. Pew, pew. You hit him.
3 points. It appears.
You stab him.
Ah,
for
one
3
is in.
points.
One is right. I felt it into his flesh. One is right here. And there you hurt him.
Yeah, you heard him recoil in pain. There's a
Ingrid, I guess a big swipe of your axe in this direction will do some damage.
spot of blood floating in the air there.
Bleep. End of turn.
Mithander.
Let's see.
Do all footprints go in this direction?
Well, those are the only footprints that you see. Yeah, just that one set.
Just in one set.
Yes.
Damn it. I will take my dragon pistol and shoot in this direction.
Okay, in a flame burst.
Yes.
Cone, rather, the technical term. Alright, grab a template for you. Okay, is that where you want it?
Yes. I don't want to hurt Ingrid, so yes.
Okay.
I mean, that would be much more effective.
That would be more effective. What's your save DC for it, or is it a 2-hit roll for you, or how does it work?
I can roll damage and they can have a reflex save for 19 for half damage.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. I can't find my sorcery effects. Oh, here
Oh wait, that's 2d6. 11 points of damage. Reflex saves for half.
we go. Okay. So 19. Okay. Okay, they both fail, so the dog just snap, crackles, and pops beneath
Oh,
the flames
it was a
there.
good death. It was a good death.
What was the total damage then? 11 points? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, okay. So yeah, so you smell the dog burning, and you can see a brief outline for a moment as the coyote warrior goes up in flames, almost as though he were outlined by fairy fire. Is that interesting?
Oh,
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Very good.
Is still smoke coming from the man?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay. So you hear like the silent swish swish of furs moving upon a human form as unseen figures move about the room, positioning themselves in the deadliest of ways. And kershmack! Something comes swinging towards the back of Snorri's head. So Snorri, what is your effective AC without dex bonuses?
20.
Okay, very good. All right, so something misses the back of your head. Swish. And you see whoosh, Coyote, the
Aha.
warrior there, revealed, standing behind you.
They were flanking me.
It's a trap.
They must be rogues.
Those darn rogues. And Mythander, your AC bonus. Your AC without your Dex bonus.
Very low. Let me check. 18.
Okay. All right, so you were stabbed. So you're going to take. Yeah. Not a whole
Can I sudden
lot.
block that?
It was invisible. I don't know that you can sudden block something that you can't see coming.
Just don't. Let's save resources for the big bad.
It doesn't say anything.
Yeah, let me look at
Yeah, I'll let him get hit.
it. Okay.
Just stand there and watch him get stabbed.
Well, he's invisible, so you see him after he got stabbed. That makes you feel better. Okay. All right, so you get stabbed for 3 points, and then you also take 1 point profane damage. Oh, and actually there's a sneak attack, so you take 4 points from the stab. So yes, not the deadliest of rogues there. Okay, Ingrid, what do you do? You see these figures appear around you.
I immediately take grapple and greater grapple, and I start wrestling this man in front of me that's right next to Mythander.
Okay.
Grapple.
Very good. Okay. You successfully grapple.
This is one of the youths, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I'm going to attempt to non-lethally incapacitate him.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Like hugging him till his spine snaps.
All right.
He may not be able to walk anymore, but he won't be dead.
Be careful, don't let them clap your ears.
Wow. All right, so they missed you again there, Snorri.
Oh, lucky.
Attempting to hit you, wasting their invisibility on you. All right.
And their flank. That might have got me with the flank, no?
No, it was a bad roll.
No? All right. I'll take it.
Oh wait, but I can do 2. Okay.
Those racist only hit drows.
Well, he's not a drow at least. Okay. It's 22 on the second swing. Does that hit your regular AC?
That will do it. I get my dexterity for this one, but it's only 21 with my deck.
Okay. So you can sudden block this if you want. Ingrid, you see this one coming. Or not.
Just grappling.
Oh, that's right, you are grappling. Okay, in that case, you get smacked for... low rolls tonight, too. Okay, for
Nice.
3 points bludgeoning damage, and you're going to take 1 point of bleed
Okay.
as the wound just starts, like, immediately bleeding.
Gotcha.
All right, so you see another set of oily footprints come running into the room. Try to hit Ingrid from behind and miss misses. That guy is still unconscious. Snorri, back to you. Take your 1 point bleed.
Yep.
Snorri again?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay, so Snorri will attempt to possess the dog with his wild charm. So it's a DC 14 will save.
Okay. It resisted. It was nat 20.
All right.
Whatever's going on in its diseased mind, like you're not able to grab hold of its thoughts. It's just like too wild, too slippery, too chaotic.
Okay. Alrighty, and off a 5-foot step to there. That's my end turn.
You burned up one of my nat 20s, bastard. Alright. So this young warrior tries to acrobatics in here, but fails, so that is going to provoke from you, both you guys, if you are melee armed and threatening
I
Snorri
am.
and Ingri.
I am. Spear's always at the ready.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Oh, that's right. You're grappling. Ingri says. But Snorri. Okay, so you stab for 5 points. Very good. And you discover that when you stab the team, like your spear goes into their side and comes out, but the wound is like bloodless and it just like closes up instantly, like almost as though the profane powers that are empowering them are protecting them from normal attacks. I mean, you remember from before that it took like good or cold iron.
Good or cold iron, yep.
Yeah. And they swing and miss at you. Dice are really low. And, okay. That's never good for anybody. Lucian, what do you do?
Pull out my cold iron dagger. And attack the red right in front of me. I was gonna move, but since they all special and everything, I can't just 22 for 3 points.
That hits. Now, you could tell that you had hurt the one you were fighting before. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
When you stabbed him, because remember I said that it bled. Left a trace
So maybe
of blood,
all of them don't.
Yeah, the youths are possessed and these guys are empowered. Coyote
Yeah.
guys are empowered.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 points.
Very
And I will. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Oh no, that's it. In turn. Because I pulled it out.
good. Defender.
Yes, Mithander is going to. I don't know. It's kind of tricky right now. I'm going to fly to here.
Oh. It's going to provoke
What?
attacks.
I'm out.
I'm not out. Just B2.
That is going to provoke unless you want to withdraw. That wouldn't provoke as much.
Uh,
Provoke.
I just gonna provoke.
Okay. All right. So yeah, all three of them are going to swing at you. Start with this guy.
That's okay.
Misses.
He said, "I can
that,
fly."
Oh, that one's grappled, so you're just going to have two of them swinging at you. So 21 hit your AC?
No,
Okay, so it
my
misses.
AC is
All right.
at 25.
Oh, you do have one more there. The red one gets a swing at you, and they miss. Okay, they all miss.
Okay, time to get out my gun. And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, so he's going to 5 foot to there. And this one will attack from here on you, Ingrid. Stabbing with her dagger. Ooh, nat 20. Let's roll to confirm.
And he did not confirm.
Did not confirm. That is correct.
Right.
Good roll
Psychic.
on the damage, though. 6.
My AC would be -2 from grapple penalties.
Yeah, it didn't confirm. It was a low roll. Okay.
Alright.
Thank you for that. Oh, it's got sneak attack for the flank. Very good. So
Oh, God.
16. So 15 points. Yep. 15 points from the stab. Stab. And it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to put this one into a stranglehold. Non-lethally.
Got you in a stranglehold.
Lucian goes, maybe it's time to actually cut these things instead of trying to hug them and show them love.
There's nothing wrong with love.
Since that's considered an unarmed strike, that's another +8 damage.
Okay, so 17 total.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you squeeze him until he just stops moving, passes out. Ugh. He goes limp.
Nice. And then I turn to the coyote warrior with full intent of murdering this motherfucker. End my turn.
Okay. All right. Got that dude right there. He wants a flanking buddy, but he has no flanking buddy. So he'll just make with the stabby on the pale elf. Okay. And he misses you, Lucian. Well, actually,
Good.
swing. They're swinging some kind of thing. All right, this guy moves into position, which triggers his ready to attack. And still is gonna miss, man. What the fuck? All right, and then he will get his
Language.
attacks off. Sorry.
Yeah, we shall.
Ingrid, are you still grappling the unconscious guy?
Run to the bathroom.
It's gonna hurt your
No,
AC.
No, I'm not. I would assume that I would drop it once he's unconscious.
Okay, all right. Well, that's why I was asking. You didn't specify. But all right, we'll see. You dropped him. So that, in fact, helps your AC.
He did say he turns to the coyote guy with murder to kill him.
He did, but he didn't say he dropped the body, though. That's why I asked. So what's her current AC then?
20.
Oh,
Just 20.
okay. Well, that hits then. Okay. So you got her smacked with his his second swing there. Six points blunt damage. Oh, and he gets one more. He like moves. He has such a savagery in his eyes, and he like glows with supernatural power for a moment. Oh yeah, another hit. Okay. You get hit for another 7 points bludgeoning. Kersmack. Ah, I'll show Coyotl I am the strongest of the faithful. We will kill these infidels. She's snoozing. Snorri, back to you.
I'll take a 5-foot step to there.
On top of the burnt,
And-
crispy dog.
Yep, and then saw that guy take fire damage, so I'm gonna
Take
do
4
a
points,
fire
maybe.
touch. Yep, we'll do. So this is a touch attack with a +2.
Fire touch. Okay.
It'll be a 20 touch attack for 6 points of fire damage to
That
red.
hits. And it burns him, but it doesn't burn him as much as you feel like it should. It almost as if he was somewhat resistant to the flames.
End turn.
The great Coyote protects me from your evil flames.
I always choose peyote over coyote.
Alright, so she turns and makes the stabbing motions towards Ingrid. And you get stabbed. Unless you want to sudden block it or something.
Yeah, I am taking a bit more damage, so I'm going to Sun and Block.
Yeah, because they're also doing sneak attacks when they've got you flanked like that. Alright, so sudden block makes a reroll. Okay.
Yes, and then I get a free attack on
reroll
whoever
the
is
nat
attacking me.
20. Alright, so they're going to hit you regardless.
Oh, God.
But you get your attack.
Yep. That one.
Oh, wow.
Double 14s.
Isn't that something? Okay, so you missed. Alright, so you got stabbed to nothing major. It is 7 points, 8 points with the sneak attack. And the profane damage. So 8 points altogether.
Shit, it's all starting to add up, though.
Oh wait, I fucked up. That dude is unconscious. They can't sneak attack with him. Okay.
Oh,
So you can take 1 point off. It was a bad sneak attack roll. Lucien, what do you do?
You shall strike with vengeance and furious anger at the red one here. With the dagger. This I already have.
Oh. Yeah, moving in on Ingrid.
18. Did that hit?
Protect
You got
her
the flank,
from
my friend.
Luta.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
that
that's
hits.
for 8 points
Very good.
in turn.
Yep. And you got the flanking. Alright, so you drive him through again, and he turns to face you. You put another hole in his chest. Like, I will not fall to the likes of you. Oh, that was top of a new round. Pathfinder, what do you do?
I will cast a rebound on one of my bullets and put it into my gun, and that's the end of my turn.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so this guy is flanking on Ingrid, so he's going to make his first swing at the back of her head. Looks like 22 might hit you.
God. I'm going to do another Sudden Block.
Okay. Alright.
I'm
so
sorry. I'll get it next time. No, I'm sorry. Forgot something, but that's okay.
You confuse me. Okay. Okay, 20 on the reroll. Is that hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got hit on the reroll. Sorry.
Does he get hit for an 18?
Yes.
All right, then that would be full 23 damage.
Ooh, nice. All right, that was a pyrrhic blow for him. But he did drive it home, and he landed with for 8 points on you. Smack, bludgeoning. Then he's going to 5-foot step up here and flank with this guy on Lucian. Because hopefully
Come a game of checkers.
Thin Blood doesn't hit as hard.
I was going to say that I forgot this, but I don't know if it makes a difference. Since that guy's flanking, it would have been another d6, another 2 points on this one, because I had that backstabber. I forgot to put that in there. Because it's not in the regular
Okay.
numbers.
We'll add it on there. So what's
He dies horribly.
What's Lucian's AC?
19 and 50% miss chance.
Okay. Well, you got possibly hit then. Yep, he got hit. Okay.
All right. 4.
So you get smacked in the back of the head for 6 points bludgeoning. Yeah, they just had to get a little flanking action going on. Let me take that dude out of there. All right, Ingrid, back to you.
I'm going to non-lethally pummel this one.
Okay.
And I don't take any melee bonuses for that, because I have unarmed strike training.
Nice.
With no +8, because I've already used that this round.
Okay, well, you knock her out. The first blow there.
Oh, the first blow?
Yep.
Alright, then I would like to move it to this guy lethally. The blue one.
Okay, those miss him.
Oh, wow.
26 misses?
Oh, wait, yeah, I was looking at 14. 26 is not miss, so yeah, 14.
I'm like, wow. I'm like, gee, this guy's going to be tough to
Run
take
away!
out.
Sorry, yeah, the
Good lord.
26 hits. I was looking at 14. I was like, look at 14. Sorry,
to
yeah,
town.
that hits. So yeah, so she jabs him and busts his nose open. It's like bleeding everywhere.
I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. Well, they're going to continue with the flank on Lucien here, since they've got him outflanked at present. So miss potential, did not miss. So you get stabbed. You get smacked again with this little, I like the cockatiel voice object for 5 points bludgeoning.
Okay.
This guy's gonna move this way, just in case he can get an angle on Ingrid here. Oh, nat 20 potential crit.
Ah,
Does not crit.
good. They want a table.
Wow, another nat 20. And does not crit again. Roll the exact same thing. Okay, so you got hit twice. For 7 points bludgeoning and 3 points bludgeoning. Snorri, back to you.
Point of bleed.
1 point of bleed.
And I'll attack this guy with Guknir, the red guy. I'm into hand-to-hand now.
Okay.
At +2 for flanking.
You got
So
hit wet.
15.
This is a bad day when our resident mage and shaman is stabbing things.
15's a miss.
15 is going to miss, unless you want to surge
Okay.
it or something.
Yeah, I think I am going to surge it. That's 8 points of damage. Nah, I'm just joking.
No surge. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Enter.
That one is knocked out. So, Lucien, we're back to you.
All right. Go for this one with the dagger in hand. Hopefully we're blinking. And 28 with 13.
And extra points of damage, D6, remember?
Oh, that's right.
And
Thank
you're
you for
flanking,
reminding me.
remember. Yes.
For 16. That take
Nice.
him out.
Yeah, with that you hit something vital, and he like clutches at your forearm. And he's like, locks your eyes with his eyes as he falls down
Excellent.
into nothingness.
No more flanking for you, my friend.
I have fulfilled my goal of being a flanking partner.
His dead body slumps to the floor. Yeah, but that makes you feel good when you're a magic guy and you help with the flanking. That you're like, yes, I matter. Okay.
I'm not bad at a fight.
No,
It's
actually
not bad
good.
with this spear.
Yeah.
Good to be useful, isn't it?
A lot
And
better
the
than
first-
For a wizard.
And the first one, you were like killing everybody. You hit 20s on everything for the first 2 games you were playing.
That's true. Those hands of the apprentices, good crit rolls. Yeah, you're doing a lot better than the mage that got killed in my Iron Gods game today. So there you go.
Oh, that's the one with the mage.
Yeah, the one that annoys the heck out of me. He's like, well, maybe I'll just hide in the back with you next time. I'm like, well,
I wonder if he watches your show.
maybe you should. Probably not, because he would still be alive.
You will learn something.
That's right. He would learn. What does Mythander do?
Mythander is going to take a shot at this blue guy here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
15.
Does a 15 hit?
15. It's touch AC though. Isn't it?
Yes.
You have to remind me of that. Sometimes I was about to say that missed, but that hits touch AC.
Okay, there would be 8 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage.
Blow a chunk out of his shoulder.
Good. And the bullet repels at his shoulder and goes to the next target, which would be this one.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Doesn't hit the unconscious one?
What?
It doesn't hit the unconscious ones?
That is a good question. I should have. I need to read it.
That's okay. We won't. We can just have it bounce towards that guy. That's fine. I was just asking.
Okay,
Is it the same roll, or do you roll again, or what?
I will roll again.
Okay. Ooh, 10.
10 points of damage.
Well, what's the 2-hit roll? You roll the 2-hit roll again, or what?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, it hits. Hits him in the head, takes him out. Ugh.
Nice.
That boomstick is magical, I must say.
Enhanced with magic, yes. And that's the end of my turn.
Did I already take the damage off of him? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, so you just got one up. Ingrid, what do you do?
Alright. Seems all of the possessed ones are dead, or knocked out.
It's the blue guy.
That is correct.
I'm going to move here.
Coyote Ugly will call you.
That's 30 total.
That hits. I can show you guys their bigger picture there. That'll take him out. Collapses to the ground. And the pyramid grows silent once more.
For 1 second until Snorri takes a point of bleed damage and then takes out a potion and stops that.
Very good.
Healing potions, everyone. Who wants a healing potion?
I just drank one. Thank you, though.
I would, as I seem to be less than my half max.
Yes. Give them all to
Snorri.
Ingrid. I'm fine.
I mean, Ingrid. Too many Rees in here.
Okay. Drink up. 6 points. 13 points. 20 points. Do you need more?
I would be at 50 out of 86.
Do you have here? And I toss one. I have a cure serious that I'll toss to her. I have a one. Here, take this. So I move and give her a cure serious.
I have so many of these potions, I'm glad to get rid of them.
Oh, okay.
They were
Okay.
just cluttering up his pack. Everything was getting in the way.
Yeah.
While they're doing that, I'll examine these unconscious.
I heal myself.
I'm now
Youths.
at 64 of 86. I think that's fine.
Okay.
That should be enough for you.
And then another.
79
we got-
is perfect.
Yeah, so they appear to be, young teens.
Okay, how many did
Common-
I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Common to the local town here, like you've seen. Their breathing is much more shallow, almost like an animal. And when you look at their pupils, the pupils are like majorly dilated as kind of an outward sign of their current possession. They're much dirtier and unkempt. They clearly haven't been bathing or taking care of themselves properly. One of them is wearing what appears to be a turquoise ring on one hand.
Okay. Is it magical? I don't know which one.
It does detect his magic. He was examining the youth, but I can imagine that you're scanning for magic and whatnot. It does not detect his magic. But there is something on the table in here. You get some auras in the other room in here.
I go.
I would start to drag those kids together and tie them up.
Yeah,
And
I'll help. We'll tie them all up back to back to back, kind of thing.
Well, we have
acrobats over the
we
oil.
have those thingies here. We could just
Perhaps we shouldn't leave them in the feces room.
Yes.
I'll just take.
Perhaps we should
Wallow
clean
in
that
the piss
feces
and or
too.
shit.
It might weaken our foe if we were to clean these area.
I do a 23 acrobatics, take 10 to avoid the oil.
Okay.
What do you want to?
You
Take
leap over
tracks. And check out the aura.
what you're detecting is magical in there. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and the Coyote Warriors, they actually do have some potions that detect his magic on them. They also have their weapons. They were wielding their loctals. I have a hard time saying these. So each one has 2 of those, and they've got a masterwork Tehuatl.
Take away take away their weapons. So since we're not taking them out, then they won't come back later. And
I'm interested in the potions.
Each one has 6d6 gold pieces on them. That's as in 6 die 6.
okay,
So there are
how many of them were there?
there were 4 of them.
Okay. Okay.
44d6 worth of coins. Shall I?
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Mythander, you're able to identify the potions fairly easily. So 4 elixirs of hiding and 4 potions of cure light wounds. Each one had another flask, but they're emptied out. You can tell by the remnants and by the effects that they used their potions of invisibility. Once they realized you guys were out here, you kind of startled them at first when you burst into the area, so they just came running out without preparing.
Just take one each, the hiding
81.
and the...
81 gold.
Okay, there you
Okay.
go. And on the table, you detect in three very small clay pots, what would be called personal-sized clay pots, 3 more potions of Cure Light Wounds. And there's one that has like a vibrant blue kind of sticky paste substance in it that you'll need to identify. It doesn't seem like a regular potion that they're used to.
Potion man, come. There's something here that may interest you.
If only we knew some sort of alchemist. He may be able to assist us.
As you look around, you see that there are brown oval beans filling 2 small clay pots.
Yeah.
Stored near the edges of the walls. Some of the beans rest atop a rounded table with a pronounced lip along its borders. Heavy flat implements presumably used to grind the beans into a powder also rests on the table, while small clay cups sit on the shelves built into their side. 27 to identify. Okay, so you identify it as war paint. Typically stored in clay jars 2 inches in diameter. Each container holds 1d3 applications of vicious pigments made from dyes and other colorful components. So roll a 1d6 to get how many applications are in there. As a standard action, 1 dose of war paint can be rubbed onto the skin. The pigment covers... Okay, so you have 2. The pigment covers roughly 6 square inches of skin. A creature can wear no more than 3 different colors of paint at a time, and you cannot simultaneously apply the effects of more than 1 color of war paint to the same weapon. Any attempt to apply more than 3 colors of war paint fails. Each application of paint lasts for 10 minutes, regardless of the color. The war paint's color determines its effects. When crafted, each container contains 3 applications of the same color. Okay, so you have 2. Blue, when you apply it, or when you do, a frigid chill courses through your body. While you wear this war paint, you can use a swift action to cause one weapon you are holding to coat itself in frost until the beginning of your next turn. The icy coating is harmless to you and the weapon, but when you hit with an attack using the frosty weapon, it deals an extra 1d6 cold damage.
It lasts for 1 round.
10 minutes.
It lasts for 10 minutes, but it's a swift action to activate each time, is what it's saying.
Okay.
So, Ingrid, would you like to wear some war paint?
Unless he's punching with his fist.
Sure.
You have gloves. You have. I don't know. Do you have armored gloves on?
No. I have braces.
So the turquoise ring is not magical, though it does appear valuable. And 2 of the clay pots hold a rather substantial amount of cacao beans in them, which would be worth quite a bit if you took them in
We
quantity.
should take those.
No, we should not. They do not belong to us.
Neither does that war paint, but that potion. But you took those.
I
Makes
took
a
the
good point.
potion from the dead bodies, and I took the war paint because we might use it against the bad evil guy in the next room.
Cacao will feed us and give us energy.
So it'll make us
Rogue
popular at the. It'll make us popular at the next festival too.
Ah, yes.
We are eventually going back to town.
I mean, I cannot stop you from taking that, so just do
It's
what
true.
you want.
That is true. Just turn and look that way.
I don't think it would hurt to
Oh,
take
look,
it.
a cat. What?
Was there only blue paint? That was the only color?
Yeah, just war paint, just blue war paint. That one container.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's
Did
not as though
Ingrid use it with unarmed strike?
Yeah. You can use it on any attack. Yeah.
Then let's give the war paint to Ingrid.
Definitely.
Works. Poor me. She is. If she stops trying to grab these things and actually hit them.
She saves the lives of these 3 youths.
Maybe. Maybe they
Perhaps.
get out and come after us again. But we still have to take on whoever's running this temple and bringing it so low.
We should go then before our spells expire.
All right. I guess that's all in the room. Do I need to do a perception in the room?
That's all that you find. Okay, let's take this
Okay.
as an opportunity to take our bathroom break. Take
Break.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yep, and come back in.
That will
5.
work.
I will be right back.
Okay, looks like everybody might be back. Is Randy Jones back? Are you playing Warhammer again?
Killing rats is too important.
Yep.
Warhammer 4K to you.
I know the feeling sometimes. I am playing Battle Tag. I can definitely get caught up in it as well.
And just so you know, even though I missed it myself, but whenever I'm flanked with the backstabber, I get a +1. So I'll mention it in the future, but that's part of the extra D6 and well, you get D6 for every 2 tiers you have, and then a +1 to hit. An additional +1, so it'll be +3.
You mentioned it that one time.
Yeah, the first time I looked at my sheet. I was like, oh, I forgot that. You know how in the hero laps you had to like, oh, +1 to hit. You know, different points.
Yep. There is a lot to keep up with, especially on these complicated games. That's why I don't begrudge people that want to run a simple game sometimes. It's just like, yeah, I understand that. Go for it.
Yeah, I can see it too.
Randy, are you back? With our angry giant slayer.
Just like Randy. Doing all the songs today. Actually, the one that's been in my head because he just died. Been you got what I need.
Yeah, it was Bismarcky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved the Beastie Boys doing Benny and the Jets with Bismarcky in the background.
Right.
That was great.
So, did you guys decide? Are you going to continue to press on, or are we going to try to take any kind of?
Oh, we have to come to a point where we think we're safe to rest.
Yeah, I think we could be safe, but I think it's important that we stop the evil guy before he ends his ritual.
Very good.
I agree.
That's why I haven't been casted. I'm trying to save my last spells in Mythic, and my last surge is in all that stuff.
Yes.
I still have a few left. I
have some scrolls.
First, I have a second level, 3 first level.
That
animate shadow. And some I got a couple of mythic surges.
Yeah,
I
got
just
3
used,
surges and 1 first.
I think I have like 1 mythic point or whatever left, and then like I've used all of my martial flexibilities.
Ooh.
I'm all out.
I have 1 mythic left, 1 hero point left, and 3 bombs.
Okay, yeah. Let's press on.
All
Fortune
right.
favors the bold.
That it does. That it does. So, to where do you press on?
The man behind the curtain.
And who among you shall be brave enough to part the curtain this time?
You mean
Sorry.
we're strong enough?
Watch me overpower this curtain.
I wasn't able.
I'll add it to my appellations.
Oh, over here again.
So
Yes.
This is another thick curtain, except this one is gray this time, hanging from the rod.
Do you look?
Well, it is technically a door, so you already have the breaker of doors in your name.
I will add parter of curtains.
That's true. Okay. So you're able to part the curtains quite easily, and you see that there are 2 linen mats lying on the floor before an ornately carved oak chair decorated with etchings of feathered beasts. 2 small clay basins containing water sit on each side of the chair, a small round tables in each of the far corners, and an ornate painting of a grand library runs across the entire wall. Pictographs cover the face of a stone door against the far wall.
Snorri steps into the room and begins chanting. He's going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Jump through before the curtain.
I'll overpower these curtains for you.
Yeah, we'll say Snorri is holding it there for you for as long as he's going to hold it. That is.
Okay.
I know I've never seen these heavy hanging curtains before. That's like the Tehuatl addition to D&D. Heavy hanging curtains. That's funny. Okay, you do detect magic in the room, aside from your comrades standing in front of you with magic items and whatnot.
Okay. I'll continue to concentrate on that.
Okay, so we'll take away another 3 rounds then.
And now we'll roll
You know.
perception just in case someone's invisible in here.
Okay.
I'll shoot a spellcraft.
I would like to look on to the books to see if there's something that catches my eyes or is interesting or is something that would be good for Old Man Yuri.
Anything. I don't notice anything.
I will stand guard outside.
We will scream in terror when we need you, Ingrid.
They'll shout, "Luta, Luta!"
I'll be running away.
I get a 27 for my spellcraft.
Okay,
To
that is
identify
pretty
the
good.
aura.
So you identify the aura coming from the far wall, the carvings on the stone door, the pictographs.
Okay.
It seems to be a mix of transmutation and evocation.
Do they look like warding glyphs?
You got, what was your spellcraft? 27.
27.
Yeah, so you think it's a trap of some kind, that if you try to manipulate it in an incorrect sequence, that you would end up triggering the trap.
Lucian?
You disable it?
It's beyond my capabilities of disabling, but I'm not as magically inclined as you are.
Would a 27 be able to disable it? That's taking 10.
Is that what you do? How do you disable it from over there?
Oh, where is it?
It's against the
There, I
far
bel-
wall.
Okay. First of all, I'll do perception and see if I have any traps between there and me.
Okay.
Which should be a +3 on this for locate traps on this roll. So 29. Any traps in front of me besides all the way over there?
Okay, so yeah, so with that roll, you are able to identify the trap as well, Lucian. You definitely
Okay.
recognize it as a magical trap. You know that you can disable it if you are successful. But that if you fail, you're going to trigger a blinding ray trap.
Can I tell by the trap?
Just what it sounds. Fires a blinding ray.
By me being able to identify it, can I tell if this is a super high level, or or this a moderate level trap? Can I tell that?
It's
in terms of
yeah. I mean, it's fairly. High level. It's high level for you to your CR, if you will.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'll search it if I have to. I'm gonna do the 27. Would that be enough to do it? If not, I'll search it.
Yep, that disables it.
Disabled.
Fascinating.
So you notice after Lucian disables it and you're able to move closer, you notice that the pictographs on the stone door are arranged in 5 vertical rows. And you notice that the horizontal rows are slightly off center. Going left to right, each carving depicts the same feathered serpent. The first row contains 4 carvings, the second row has 3, the third row has 1, the fourth row has 5, and the fifth row has 2. Scrolled across the top of the carvings is another depiction of the feathered serpent, followed by a horizontal line and 2 dots. Although the carvings all look the same, you notice that the top carving in each vertical row has a slightly raised indentation that functions almost as a crude button near the creature's tail. And overall, the whole thing is kind of complex formula, but it's been deactivated for now. If anybody has linguistics, you can make a roll to try to kind of decipher it further.
Let me see if I have that. I do have 1 rank in it.
Then you may roll on it.
19.
Okay, well done. Okay, so you, Snorri, go ahead. Were you gonna say something?
What's that?
Were you saying something, Phil?
I just said, was that good enough? That's all.
Yes, that's good enough.
Okay, because I can surge it if.
Because it wasn't, I was gonna roll 2, but just to see if I could beat it. But that's good enough. That's what I was making sure of.
Yeah, so you recognize it as a mathematical formula of sorts. The horizontal bar represents the number 5, and the 2 dots represent the number 2. So the correct sequence, you realize, is to push the top button in the 4th vertical row, which has 5 carved serpents, followed by the top button in the 5th vertical row, which has 2.
Cool. Lucian, you see the pattern here. Of course, Lucian's probably just as smart as I am, so once I pointed out to him.
All right, well, make a roll on it, Lucian. I mean, you can just roll on it anytime I call for linguistics. You don't have to ask or anything.
Oh, so do I need to do a linguistics, or do I do an intelligence thing?
No, it's linguistics.
Okay.
Like, if I call for, like, a knowledge check, I mean, everybody can just roll on it. I mean, you don't have to
Okay.
ask or anything.
You have to have it, though.
But you have to have it, yeah.
Let's see. Can I take 10?
Do you have ranks in linguistics?
I have a rank in it, but 10 would give me 17.
10 gives you 17. Okay, yeah, you can take 10 if you want to. Is that what you do?
Yeah, I would take 10.
Okay, yeah. So you recognize the pattern as well, especially after Snorri points it all out to you.
Like, look at that pattern. You recognize it. Now I do.
I believe if you press that sequence, the doors will open.
So, what do you guys do?
Angry. We're about to go through the door.
Was that you pressing the sequence?
Yeah. Without searching, did we find anything else in the room that may be needed for the battle?
I heard a beep beep, so I was asking. No, I mean just what you saw there in the description. Linen mat.
Just making sure.
The table.
You never know, like, oh yeah, you forgot to check that under that table, and it had that ring of
Clay
blah blah blah. Find the
basins.
next.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was the only thing you detected as magic. So yeah.
Okay.
And before we
All
go
right.
to Mithrandir's question, the books are just paintings of a book, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
All right. Are we
That's
ready to
sad.
proceed?
Proceed.
All right.
Yes.
So I press the sequence. Beep 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 beep. Or,
Okay. Okay, so when you press the correct sequence, you hear like a as the door kind of settles, and you feel that it is now open, and you can swing it open if you now choose.
Shall we go further? I
Indeed.
figure that our strong lady shall lead our way.
Yeah, step aside.
Okay. Let me reveal some areas for you. Hold on.
Dun dun dun.
And I wish there were an easier way to do this, but it's cool, at least. I cannot see the darkness for some reason. I have turned that setting off somehow on this
Oh.
map.
Time for some cold iron.
Okay, so you see what appears to be 3 more teens bound up and, with their arms bound to their bodies and bound at the ankles, laying at the back of this room here. And yeah, there are 3 more of those possessed coyotes, and they immediately are like rushing at you. But I will tell you what you see. You see 2 bronze statues of Arcadian warriors standing in the near corners with their outstretched spears pointing toward the door. Wondrous objects and open bags of coins sit atop 2 shelves lining the surprisingly undecorated walls. A luxurious linen mat adorned with feathers. A luxurious linen mat adorned with feathers and preserved snakeskin rests on the floor in front of a sturdy oak chair. What was that, Lucian?
No, I was just being silly. Like, did he say? I moved in and went like, did he say coins? I was just being, I was role playing it.
That's okay.
Sorry.
You can do that, but nobody can hear it if I'm talking at the same time. So
Yeah, that's why I did it low. I did it really low.
yes, but you want everyone to hear it, though. Now they have. Okay. All right, so you guys can do that thing where you feel the need to suddenly roll
Roll.
for initiative. That's right.
He's like, don't be. Let me be first. Let me be first.
Oh, Jesus.
I have made my character essentially a chew toy.
But you're hardy. You could take a lot of damage.
That's how I'm building her.
I mean, it was obvious that there was enemies behind that door. We should have spelled up.
I just wish
think
they weren't
the,
dogs.
The bless is worn off too.
Okay, you guys can turn those off if you like. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just from a scroll.
Know
So.
how to do that. Yeah.
I no longer have jaw wrench.
Damn it.
Take. Okay.
All right, we'll get everybody in there. Ooh, looks like Lucky Lucian is up first. I'm seeing a pattern here.
Ah, I'm mighty quick. By looking in the door, can I see this emblem or any what this is?
It's the statues.
Those
Okay,
are
that's
the
the statues.
those
Okay.
are the warrior statues with their
Okay.
spears
Just making sure.
outstretched towards the door.
I'm gonna pull out the since I hear the rah, 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 I'll pull out my dagger again. So I think they were the one that was vulnerable to cold iron.
I think so, yeah.
And yeah, so that's a move, and then I'll just ready in action in case one run through the door. In turn. Ready to strike it if it comes through. Gonna still have to move.
Pathfinder, what do you do?
What I can do best. Shoot at the red one. Woo! 11 points of damage. Not half bad.
Do you have cold iron bullets?
I have silver bullets.
Ooh, even better.
Well, I could go for a Coors Light right now.
So it's 11 total?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so your bullet doesn't go quite as deep as you expect it to. It just kind of it hits the outer surface and like barely breaks the skin.
That's the end of my turn.
The enraged coyote beast turns toward you with hunger and anger in its eyes.
That's alright. I know this look from my parents.
So that will trigger an attack of opportunity as it runs past Ingri and Snorri there.
And Lucian?
You are too far away from where it triggers. It triggers up here. Lucian, yeah, I mean, it went around this way.
21 for 5 points of damage. Probably not enough to break the DR.
That is correct. That does not break the DR. Ingrid, you can get a attack of opportunity. I do believe she has combat reflexes, correct?
I do, yes.
No, it doesn't.
I do have combat reflexes, yes.
So go ahead and take a swipe at it as it runs past her. Oh, nice.
16 damage in total.
Alright, so you are able to do enough to damage it. You hear a crack as its skull fractures slightly from Ingrid's mighty blows. It's able to move around behind you there. And it's waiting for this one to 5 foot into place, and then it can bite you, which is what it's doing now. I'll roll my funky skull-shaped dice too. Not skull-shaped, but skull-inlaid dice. So Ingrid's flat-foot. Can she be caught flat-footed? Yeah, she can. She's a brawler, right?
Yes.
She seems so much like a barbarian at times. But yeah. Okay. So what's her flat-footed AC?
17.
Okay, alright, she gets bitchin'. That's only a D4.
I wish I had charges of rage left over, but I do not.
Okay, so that is 9 points plus they get sneak attack added 15, and and 7 more from the profane power empowering their demonic bite, for a total of 22 points.
Ooh.
It.
Getting into some big boy damage now.
Mein
And
Gott in Himmel.
An attempted
Stop it! I just healed her up.
an attempted trip at 19, but I don't think that's going to get you flat-footed, is it?
Let's see. Nope. No, it will not. Thank God.
Okay. And then the other one bites, because that was a readied attack. They were getting into position. That one's going to miss. Okay. Very good. Your turn, Ingrid.
All right. So I am going to use all of my attacks on the one behind me. After I move this way.
Very smart. All right. 21 hits, 16 will miss, and the 9 misses. So just that one hit. Is it just 6 points damage, or is there anything extra to it?
No, it's just 6 points.
Okay.
I had already used my +8.
She smacks it again. Okay, very good. And this one comes forward and bites at Lucien. It's got partial cover coming through the doorway there.
Okay, and 50%.
Oh,
Yes.
potential crit. Let's roll to confirm. Does not confirm. Alright, here's a chance.
God, I keep hitting.
Does not miss. Alright,
Okay.
so Lucien is bitten for 7 plus the profane damage. So 7 points blunt piercing from the bite, and then does he have good alignment?
Yes.
Okay, and then he takes 12 points
Chaotic.
profane damage from being good aligned, bitten by an evil possessed creature.
Chaotic good, but good. Yes.
You might want to rethink that. Start sliding over to couch
I know, right?
neutral, right?
I know, right?
Snorri, what do you do?
These guys, they're resistant to flame, right? Or do I have
no.
to make a new check?
Electricity. That's the only.
Electricity, that's what it was. Okay.
There.
So I'll do the touch of
Just-
flame. I've got 2 left.
Quick thing, what was the profane? How much profane damage? Was it 12?
12. That's max.
And then 5, okay. Okay, gotcha.
So what about a 14 though for flanking? On a touch.
14. That's gonna miss.
On a touch?
Yep.
Okay.
That-
Enter.
that does not hit their touch AC. They're
All right,
very-
excellent.
Very quick. Okay. Round 2. Back to the top. Lucien, what do you do? You got
Let's
one
go for this
flanked.
one. Yeah, let's go for the flanked one.
Don't forget your damn bonus damage this time.
I know,
Right
right?
up front.
Right? with the cold iron.
I'm risking life and limb for you. Remember your damage.
26 for that hit.
Hit.
Yes, for max damage.
Wow.
And then roll your extra and then add your bonus.
There it is. 19.
Oh, very good. That kills it. You stab it through the head, the cold iron, damaging its infernal organs. Oops, that's the wrong one. Damn it. That's the noise they make as they melt. Is that intern for Lucien then?
Yes.
Mythander. Sorry.
It's alright, you can call me Mr. Andy. 5-foot step here, and I'm gonna reload my gun.
tumble. For 20. Let's see, so does 20 beat your CMD tumbling, Ingrid? Probably not. So that one
It does not. No.
provokes as it runs through. Provoke from you guys too, I guess. What's your CMD, Snorri?
15.
Okay, it does not provoke from you.
Oh, the CMD with because I get to add my my spells, so it would be 21.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you add your the deflection bonus and the natural armor bonus
Oh,
and
very
armor.
good.
Yeah, for the spells.
Well, that provokes then. Lucien,
Doesn't
what
matter.
about
I
you?
can't do any damage to it anyway, so
Okay.
I'll roll it
Uh,
in case I roll a 20. But
My CMD is only 20.
I am going to grapple it
Yeah,
with
okay.
my attack of opportunity.
Okay.
It's running to Mythander, right?
Yeah, it was running around
Oh.
this way.
No, I will not be grappling it.
Oh wow, you missed. Okay. All right,
Damn.
so miss. Runs around behind Lucien and tries to take a bite out of the pale-skinned one. For 21, that's potential hit. And see if his miss. All right, your miss ability saves you.
Finally.
Ingrid, what do
That's the
you
first one.
do?
What do I do?
What do you do?
I'm going to provoke an attack of opportunity to go here.
Yeah, okay. Very good. They'll bite at you then. Okay.
Gotta protect my lad's flank.
So 21
Okay.
from one, and then the other one will miss. So 21 is going to hit you for 10 plus profane damage. 10 blunt and piercing from the bite, and then 4 points of profane damage.
Right, 14.
Yep.
Alright. And then I suppose I will grapple this thing to keep it from moving.
Okay.
35.
That grapples it. She's a grappling machine.
Yes.
That in turn for Ingrid.
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have improved grapple or whatever grapple, so that's like -4. I'm assuming that still hits, though.
Yeah, that still grapples. That's still good enough.
Okay.
Plenty good enough.
so Snorri steps into the flank. He's got one more touch of flames left. This is adding 2 plus it's grappled. So 20 or 8 points of fire damage.
Oh, nice. That hits. And that burns it.
That's enter.
So it reacts in pain and howls as your burning touch sears away its fur and scorches into its flesh. Lucien.
Let's go after Blue with the dagger. 19, does that hit?
19 hits. Is that with your flanking bonus as well? It'd be 21.
Yeah,
That still hits, though.
It'll be 23, yeah, actually, it puts another +1. And then, I'm at 22. Another d6 for, well, 16.
Is that with your bonus?
Oh, you get a
Yeah.
+1 to that too?
Nah, just +1.
No.
+1 to hit it. I mean, it's a
Oh, okay.
+1 to hit. Not, there's a plus, I get extra d6 there.
Gotcha.
Just 3d6 and then
I thought you said it was +1
40.
damage.
I thought so too.
No.
Flanking,
+1 to hit.
Okay.
but not damage.
No, it gets a plus
Extra d6.
1d6 for damage.
Okay. Okay, so that hit. So what's your total on that?
16.
16.
Ah, very good. All right, you take it out with a deft swipe of your cold iron blade. This shows what having the right weapon, right tool at the right time does.
Ah, we still got one more, it seems.
Mythander.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea to just shoot at the thing that Ingrid holds dear in her arm.
You could stab it with your star knife.
Delay until after.
Yeah, I take a 5-foot step and I ready a shot. Delay.
Hold your shot, Mythander. Save your bullet.
Oh, something's wrong with my dog right now.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was. Check on
You're not
Oh, wait,
LARPing this
dog?
scene, are you? You're not LARPing this scene, are you? Put the dog down.
Just roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
roll
thought-
for strangle.
I thought it was
And
coming from
go
my
take
phone
care of
at
that.
first. I'm like, where's that?
It's a +8.
All right. Yeah. Help your dog.
Yeah, that was intense. Okay.
I really thought it was on purpose because I saw the thing here going on.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
fit,
that's-
fit into the scene.
I know. I thought you had a new sound effect. I'm like, wait a second. That's not coming from the computer. It's coming from
James gonna have to put a new disclaimer. No animals were harmed in the recording of this show.
At least it wasn't going. Oh. At least it wasn't doing that. Like yiping, yipping in pain.
Yeah. Mine would have been something like this.
The dog sounded like that. They're rough. What kind of dog is that?
That sounds like me the next day after chicken wings.
You had too many of them, right?
Oh,
There is no too many chicken wings.
I agree. I agree, Michael.
That reminds me in college, they used to have like Tuesdays with like
Yeah.
10-cent wing
10
night.
cent
that
wing
kind of
night and $1
Yeah.
beer night. Yeah. Happy hour. It's the best. We used to go to Tampa a lot, and there was this place called Hat Tricks that had $1 draft beers and 10-cent wings. The
Yeah.
greatest place ever.
Tuesday, man. We always went on to
He
10-cent
appears
wing.
to have-
Then it went up to 50 cent. We were like, no! That's poor
He
college
appears to have
students.
thrown up some sort of animal bone.
Oh, no.
I didn't have any fucking chicken wings or anything. So he ate something out there.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah,
Staring at
okay.
me right
Like
now.
it again.
Glad he's
Wow.
okay. That was an intense sound effect. We were caught up in it for a moment.
Still playing it.
So, yeah, some of you guys noticed that one of the youths in the other room, he rights himself, sits up, and then stands up. And after he
Oh.
stands up, he starts groaning and growling in pain, and you see like fur grow out of his body, and his jaws elongate and become canine in feature. You know, ears become pointed, tail sprouts.
Oh,
So you see him go through this agonizing transformation, but he still seems to be bound up with his arms bound to his sides. And now, Ingrid, it is your turn.
Well, I rolled a strangle there
Yes, that is a successful strangle. Okay, that is 5 points.
With a-
12 points.
that is 13 with a -4 because I don't have improved grapple and greater grapple. Whoops. Do it again. I'll be right back again.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so she strangles it. It is still going. It's very resistant to that. Snorri, what do you do?
What's a knowledge check for the what's going on in this room here?
Okay, that's a good question.
Knowledge everything.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think it's going to be knowledge nature.
Nature. Okay.
Mhm.
I happen to be good at that, so I will do a knowledge nature check. 32.
Okay, so it appears to be a were-coyote. That particular youth has transformed himself into a hybrid form of a were-coyote, gaining defensive abilities such as evasion, damage resistance bypassed by silver, has strong bite, which can also potentially inflict curse of lycanthropy if it bites you.
Yep. So I'll be shouting this out as I step back to here and shoot a scroll of Scorching Ray at this coyote. Where coyote?
Oh, which one? The one in the back?
Yeah, the one that's transforming.
Okay. Even though he's like bound up and stuff.
Are we sure that this is an enemy?
Yes.
Yeah.
The drow is the only one speaking sense? What is this?
Oh, that's sorry, I rolled the wrong one. I meant this one, range touch.
Snorri ain't having it. He's like, fuck that.
You should have kept the first one.
He's like, I play enough of these games. I know what's happening. He's gonna break them down.
Yeah.
He's gonna break those.
I mean, they are tied up. They are not here on free will. It might be not our enemies.
Yeah. Oh well. It is now.
Now it's too late.
14 points of fire damage.
That was from Scorching Ray?
Scorching Ray, yeah.
That's cool. You were holding on to that one. You're like,
I got
"Fuck
2
this-
more.
Fuck this thing.
These are scrolls. And end turn. I'll say they're this creature. This might be the creature that's causing all this.
It was bound here. I don't think that that this one is responsible for all this mess.
Well,
What was the total damage again? I'm sorry, I was playing with my effects. Okay.
14 points of damage.
Okay. Fire damage. Okay. Is
Yeah.
that just one bolt?
That was it. It's just a scroll, so that's all I get.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so it scorches him, but it doesn't burn him as hard as you thought it should have, though.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Alright, hold on before you go.
Use your silver weapons.
See if I have any. Usually do.
Do you want my star knife?
Oh, damn it, that's the wrong one. Oh, is your star knife silver, really?
Yes.
That's
Yep.
the wrong one.
And I have the silver battle axe for Hand of the Apprentice.
Alright. Now I want to leave my effects up longer than just for a split second, but what can you do? Okay, so you zap him. He looks kind of angered by that, so his arms come away from his side, and the ropes, like his fur-coated arms, just kind of like go through the ropes, and they gently float to the ground, unbroken, and fade from sight.
Exactly.
It's an illusion.
And he kind of goes, and he holds his fingers like in occult manner.
Yep. I think this is the big bad.
Yep. Did I identify what he's doing?
Sure, make a spellcraft check. You can kind of guess because you see there are suddenly 4 of him floating there in front of
Mirror image. Creature's a wizard as well.
Yes, mirror
maybe
image.
maybe a demon. The demon had the same powers with the mirror image, didn't it?
It did have mirror image. That is correct. You remember
Brace yourself for stinky clouds.
You know this is not a demon, though. You did identify it as
But it might be demon possessed, the
a
same
were
kind
coyote.
of demon.
That's true. That's a good point. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, keep reminding him. Thanks.
You know that's a joke because, of course, I
Well,
I know.
yeah. I mean, a normal were coyote wouldn't be fire resistant, I don't think. So, all these demon things are.
He would not be. That's correct. It's
Okay.
as though they are somehow empowered with mythic energy.
Ah.
It's puzzling.
Ooh, mythic.
Wow.
Great.
Hashtag boss fight.
Whose turn is it?
I'm here, by the way. I just don't want you guys to hear him heaving.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
cool.
fine.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. He's picked up a few leaves. I think he was just eating shit out there, being a weirdo.
Yeah.
That's what they'll do sometimes. They'll eat literal shit.
I mean, he's wagging his tail and looking at me. So it doesn't seem he's in pain or anything. Just dumb. A little dumb.
Well, they eat grass on purpose so they can throw up. So if they eat something not good, they eat grass to throw up.
Exactly. It's your turn,
Yeah.
Lucian. We're ready for you. It was the were coyote was casting spells, and now it's your turn.
Do
Well-
you want my star knife?
I was about to say maybe I should have that star knife, but first I'm gonna use a mythic ability, surge. Well, mythic ability and cast haste.
Okay.
Aha.
Oh.
That I have. I may be able to do better than that knife than you will. And
Rude.
I said I may be able to. You're more of the gun shoot 'em up type. I'm more the stabby one. And
The
I
backhanded
enter-
brag you did right there.
Yep.
And I intern in haste.
Very nice. Okay.
I've been saving that. Those
Saving
surges that
one.
last.
Mithender, what do you do?
Ah, damn it. I'm going to shoot this poor little were thingy.
Do you have a scatter gun of some type?
Yes, of course I do. I don't think if 17 hit his touch AC, does it?
No, that hits his touch AC.
It might also hit an
see.
image too, so
That is correct. Okay, so yeah, so you hit him on a 4. So bing, hits an image.
Oh, I know that.
And yeah, I pull my star knife out and hold it to Lucian so he can grab it. That's the end of my turn.
Angry Giant Breaker, what do you do?
I'm still grappled with this dog right here, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
You may release
All
it
right.
at any time because it's time for you to decide if you're going to maintain your grapple or not.
I think I'm going to maintain my grapple and beat the shit out of this thing.
Okay.
June.
I apologize again. I was telling my mom about the dog.
All right. So
He's getting serious.
Now, is that 22 supposed to be a CMD? Yeah, I mean, it says right hook. So where's the
Oh yeah,
combat maneuver?
unarmed strike is right under strangle. There you go.
Okay, much better.
Go with like the 13. Please.
Okay, so you rip its head. You do that thing where you like pull its jaws and apart and rip its head and throw it out like that.
King Kong.
King Kong. King
Yeah.
Kong.
Exactly what I was thinking.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
You tell Luta this is what I do to her if I catch her with my husband again. Said it won't be her mouth I grab. All right.
Tear apart that soul book.
Information.
Snorri.
All right, Snorri will grab the battle axe from his side, the one that he's never used before, because it's made of silver, and it flies out of his hand towards the were-coyote. And I'll do a Hand of the Apprentice attack.
Oh, very good. The weapon from home comes into play.
So I'll use my Gugnir attack. It'll do 1 less point of damage if I happen to hit.
Okay.
I probably don't hit anyway. Is 14 hit?
That misses.
Does it hit
15.
one of his images?
It is going to miss an image.
Ah, all right. And then I will, as the battle axe comes back into his hand, he will move 5, 10. He's afraid of the curtain now, and turn.
Get away from that door.
All right. So he wiggles his fingers again, and he vanishes.
That ain't good.
We could see him when he vanished.
I can spellcraft it, see if it was
Yeah.
Lucian.
That's
teleporter.
Oh man, that kind of messed me up. What I was gonna do? We're gonna take a shot. I'm gonna go here. Use a mythic
I
surge.
thought you want to have my star knife.
Trust me, I'll still take it, but I'm gonna do this first. And I'm going to cast a 3rd level spell, and it's called hold on. It's called Burning Monkey Swarm,
Oh.
and I'll read it to you.
It sounds third party to me.
No, it's you summon a shadowy quasi-real swarm of monkeys. The creatures appear to be howling mass of primates in flames, and entire swarm is burning for a duration of the spell. The illusionary flames cause no damage to the monkeys despite their screaming and chattering. The swarm appears on your turn and understands obeys your command. The monkey swarm deals 3/5 of the normal damage to non-believers, and non-damage effects are 60% likely to work against disbelievers. The monkeys attack at normal monkey swarm, but cause further 1d6 of fire damage in melee. The save DC distraction is increased to 18. It's a big thing description, but that's the primary thing. Burning Monkey Swarm.
Gotcha. That's from Deep Magic. Yeah.
I've been saving it. Yep,
Right.
yep. So I will, hold on, cast that to appear here, right there.
I don't know that I have a good token for that. Is the only problem. Let's see.
You don't have a burning monkey swarm effect?
I know, right?
This is pretty weak, Jamie.
concerns me as well. Alright, I'm gonna have to just improvise. Okay.
And then when I look, I even have it. I even have the monkey, the monkey swarm, because his AC is 15. This is swarm half damage from weapons. Because the swarm traits has distraction with a DC 14 for distraction.
Okay, so you have to roll your monkey swarm damage, I would guess.
Right.
Because it says it does regular damage and then it does burning fire damage.
Yeah. Let's see. Has the melee 2d6 normally. So the 2d6 plus distraction and the 1d6 of fire whenever it appears and attacks.
Damn it, I don't have monkey swarm stats nearby, so
Yeah, I pulled
imagine
it.
it's 1d6.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It's a primate monkey swarm. I pulled it up even before we played, so I have it pulled up from D20, D20 PF SDR site. So it's melee swarm 2d6 plus distraction, and then that's the normal. It has proof
Okay,
initiative.
so where do you place it?
I'm putting it right here.
Oh wait, let me
The
get
room.
back to you. Right in the center.
Yep. Put it right
Okay.
there.
How big is it? Is it 5 foot or 10 foot? What's the cover?
Let's see. I'm checking. Hit points are 22. AC 15. I'm looking. Big climb. Let's see. Space is 10 feet. Reach is 10 feet.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry, reach is 0 feet. Sorry.
Yeah, 10
That's
feet.
right.
Yeah,
Space is
10 by
10
they
10.
usually don't have. Okay.
And that will be my.
Okay, you can position it where you want it, here or here.
Let's
Does
put
left
it.
or right,
Let's put it right. Yeah, let's put it.
or back more
Yeah, let's put
towards
it there.
the wall. I might be trying to throw you
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, let's. Actually, yeah, since it's 10, I didn't think I would throw it to be 5. Let's put it so he has to go through if he's not already through the door, he has to go through it. Put it right by the front of the door.
Right there.
That'll work. That'll work.
Okay. All right, burning monkey swarm. Very good. Mythander.
Intern.
Now there is a burning monkey swarm on the other side of the door.
You can just put your knife in my bandolier if you want to. Just wait for him to appear.
So he said you could put your knife in his band.
Bandolier. So you have to keep holding it.
I will.
But-
I will store it in your bag.
The seduction of Pithandia.
Okay.
If he doesn't want it, I will take a 5-foot step here, and I'm going to load a silver bullet in my boomstick. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Angry Giant Slayer, Giant Breaker, what do you do?
They won't attack you. They listen to me. You just prep it to be seen.
I am baffled by the monkey, so I'm going to delay until the thing appears.
They are pretty loud.
I'm going to delay until Lucian's turn.
Okay.
Ingrid, is this axe better in your hands? Just a Master
No.
Silver battle axe? No? Okay. All right,
My
so
fists are stronger than the battle axe.
I thought as much. I'm going to take a page out of the Coyote's playbook and vanish.
Nice.
Uh,
See here.
Nori has abandoned us.
He's teleported away.
Snory's like, deuces.
That's the true sight, but that means I'm invisible. And gonna hold my spot right here. End turn.
You're just making up your own symbols here.
No, that the blue one is actually haste. Believe it or not.
Yeah, it is. I know you switched it. It's on the other set though, right when I was trying to get everybody to use the other set, but that's okay because it actually is haste. Invisibility is a little purple guy though.
I was looking for the.
One thing I figured out is these things are actually in like alphabetical order. So if you know,
Yeah.
if you remember what they're called, yeah, it makes it a little easier to find.
I was looking for V for vanish, but invisible. Yeah, it's the actual. See here.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, Lucien, what do you do?
I grab the silver dagger. I 5 foot to here, and I wait an attack in case it appears within attack range. In
Okay.
turn.
Ingrid.
It hasn't shown up, has it?
It
No.
has not shown up yet. No.
All right, then I will ready an attack action if it does. Swarm of monkeys, god damn it.
Okay. Somehow Lucien and Methander got shucked out of order. Methander.
I will do the same. Ready an attack. Soon as it disappears, gonna pull the trigger.
Okay. Snorri.
Take from my pouch a scroll of bless. So we're all blessed again.
Oh, very
Nice.
good.
Buffing and buffing.
Now you guys can find the you can find the blessed icon there if you
There it is.
open it up in your
And you can put it on your sheet too.
Were
The
you?
monkey's also blessed.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
they
I
auto
don't know.
hit, but yeah, I mean they would benefit from the effects of the bless. Yes, they would.
Can you move that swarm around, Lucien, on your turn?
Definitely. I don't see him yet, so.
I think we're up to round 5 now. Right. Nope, you don't see him yet.
Probably be a good way to find him.
Lucien, what do you
Is
do?
it- I move the swarm to like diagonally right here. Just to see if it
Diagonally? Okay.
yeah.
So
Covers.
there. Okay.
Yeah, boom. See if it's in there.
Okay. Yeah, so you see it crawling
And-
all over all over the shell.
And just to be
everything.
And then I 5 foot to here just in case it's behind me. I bump into it.
Okay. You don't bump into
It
it,
hurt.
but you almost bump into that urn that's there beside the chair. Okay.
Right.
Ingrid.
Intern.
What do you do, Angry Giant Breaker?
It still hasn't shown, so I'm actually going to step into the room and ready another attack action.
Okay. Mythander.
I want to push the table in front of me on the side to take some cover behind it and
Nice.
ready an attack action.
Very good. All right. Snorri, what do you do?
I'm gonna get another scroll of. No, I'm gonna drink an anti-plague.
Oh,
Good.
good thinking.
Enter.
Okay, so. Oops.
What's the movement on the monkeys? Like you can move them all through the room and stop them when you see, right?
Yeah.
All right, Ingrid, what is your CMD?
Would that be flat-footed CMD?
Yes.
22. He's doing it again.
Oh, poor guy. Okay, you feel something brush past you there at the doorway. Something like really fast, like you feel fur rub against your skin. And something tries to bite you, Snorri.
Okay. Armor class 20, just with.
Isn't he still invisible?
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
becomes visible after he bites.
Right
I
there.
lose my dex bonus to armor class, which is 1.
So just 20. Okay.
Yeah. Everything else is
No,
deflection.
no, Snorri should be. Isn't he vanished?
Oh, I'm vanished. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. You are vanished, so I have to move it over to Mythander. So Mythander, what is your
My AC is 23, and I have cover.
okay. So we'll give you cover, but take away your dex bonus.
It's still 19.
19. Is that
Yes.
with cover or is that without?
Without cover.
Okay, so cover put you up to 23 at least. And that is enough to miss. Okay. So, so the were-coyote reappears right next to you as his jaws like come dangerously close to snapping into your neck there, Mythander. Lucien, what do you do?
He doesn't become visible?
Yeah, he's visible.
He's visible. You don't see him?
No, I don't see him. Maybe I have to refresh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right there.
He's right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right there. He's still invisible to you. What do you know? That's funny.
Since they said the storm will obey my command, so I tell them not to burn or attack Ingrid, then I'm gonna pull. I have it come forward because it does say it will obey. I just don't want to burn Ingrid, so make sure I read that.
Okay. Do you do anything else?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at. I want to know if I can move it without hurt. I'm just gonna see if I can move it past Ingrid without hurting it attacking her. Because that's what it said. It obeys my command. So that's my question. Since it's a storm, if I say if it moved past it, could it move past without burning and attack? I mean, I know it won't attack, but without burning. So I'm gonna move it.
That's a good question.
I'll read the thing. Because the fire is almost like a damage. You gotta believe it. Yeah, because it's not real fire.
Yeah, let me poke in the actual book here for a second and look at it then. That is a good question. Because normally you summon a swarm and it just eats whatever is in its
And it says,
way.
the creatures
But
appear in a howling mass of primates of flames. The entire swarm is burning for a duration of the spell. The illusionary flames cause no damage to the monkeys despite their screaming. The swarm appears when your turn understands and obeys your commands.
Okay, well, they don't do damage when they move through something anyway. They have to stop.
Okay.
It's wherever they stop. So I mean, you should be able to just move them right over her. Anyway.
So I'm gonna move. I want to move the swarm right here. Just in it. Just put it right here. Yeah, and I'll tell them to move out of the way. Come on this side so I don't want to land it right on the attack them. And I will 5 foot here. In turn.
Ingrid.
Yes. I'm going to charge the creature.
Okay. You need to make a roll to disbelieve the monkey swarm there in front of you.
Would that be like a will save?
Yeah, will save. And with a bonus because he just told you it was summoned. Okay, so yeah, so you know it's not there. That's right.
21 damage.
What do you hit with your right hook?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a +2 from charge.
Gotcha. Alright, you smack into him. You don't seem to hit quite as hard as you were expecting. Oh wait, I forgot I've got to roll on the
Yeah, he's got images.
images. So he is a 3 or a 6. 6, alright, you hit him.
Nice.
But then you notice that he's a little bit indistinct and fuzzy. One might even say blurry. But you still hit him. Damn it. Okay. Is that in turn for Ingrid?
It does, yes.
Mythandir.
I want to withdraw from this fight. I'm just moving here, and hopefully I get a good shot at it in next round.
Okay. Snorri.
I can move normally because I'm invisible, so... Hello, excuse me, pardon me. I'll move to there, and I will... Let's see here.
Excuse me.
Pardon me, excuse me, coming through. Actually... So, Ingrid, you find yourself becoming healed for... Let's see here, scroll. Cure moderate. Scroll. Okay, so... +3. Get back 14 points of damage. Angry. And I stay invisible.
Very nice. Okay. Alright, he's going to attempt. Concentration check. Makes check. So, let's see. Yeah, it takes forever to find the cool sound effects. Oh well. Alright, so he makes his concentration check and he blasts you guys with a color spray. What level are these characters? They might be too high level for it
Yeah.
anyway.
We're way too high.
Yes.
We're at level 7.
Yep, okay, so he cast a spell and did nothing with it. Pew! You guys are able to admire the cool lights and colors for the moment.
My eyes, my eyes. Why is he torturing me with light?
This reminds me of the time that I took the Muscalia down by the creek.
Yeah, well, Wolf told you not to eat the ones growing out of the turds.
Oh, those are the best ones.
Lucien, what do you do?
Alright. Since I don't want to move this one, but to harm Ingrid, I will attack with the silver. I'm assuming it's like a silver dagger. I use a cold iron and attack.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. So it'll be a plus. It'll be 20.
Okay, are you attacking with
That
cold
hit.
iron or silver, though? You said
Silver. I said,
He
I
just
said
doesn't
silver,
have it on the sheet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to use the cold iron because it's a dagger. So it'll be
Okay.
+1 for the haste, right? And then
That works.
less.
Yep.
So 19, 20?
20.
20.
Okay, that's going to miss.
Is it get
Okay.
an image though?
Ah, yes,
Image.
it does get an image.
Then, since we're hasted, it will attack again.
Correct.
Round.
One image left.
29.
Oh, 29. All right, that potentially hits him. 50-50 chance. 50% chance to hit him. Hit his last image.
So no images.
No images.
In turn.
Angry Giant Breaker.
5-foot step.
I'm going to unload a flurry of blows.
Move in front of me.
What? What?
Go ahead. Just do what you're gonna do.
You will make good sacrifice to my god.
Change that 5 to a 20 because that's a -15, but I told it not to do that because that's supposed to be my iterative attack from haste
20.
on hammer blow.
Alright, so the right hook misses, jab might hit, knee misses, and hammer blow misses. He still has
22.
blur up, so you have 20% miss chance, but you hit him. Okay, so jab hits.
That's 20 damage with jab.
Okay. Again, you hit him, but you're not connecting as solidly as you thought. Seems much more resistant to your blows than you were expecting.
I'm going to 5-foot step here.
Okay.
You went the wrong side. Why you go that side?
He's trying to get the monkeys in the game.
Oh,
I
Mythander.
want to put a monkey over you. It takes 10 feet. You should have
Alright.
went
Angry.
there.
get the monkeys in the game. Get the monkeys in the game. I'm a big girl. I'll handle it.
Okay.
Angry says, I care not for your monkeys.
But they burn.
Mythander.
I'll
what do you
howl
do?
and beat my chest with them.
I will make a full round attack on the werewolf thingy.
Two bullets.
Where Coyote?
Coyote.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Where dingo?
Does
Does a
one.
19 hit his touch? Ace? Shit.
Yes,
wow.
that touches his touches.
Nice.
What a beautiful blow.
I'm going to use my flux ability to max out the damage
All right.
Very good.
and overcome any damage reduction. But they are silver bullets. 13 bludgeoning and piercing damage and 34 points of fire damage.
Okay, well that did it. All right, so the bullet like punches a hole in his chest, but this fire just engulfs him.
All right.
Expands
Kill him?
within.
Yep, he goes down in a pile of burning coyote fur.
Look, he's a nice.
Start howling
Finish
with the
him.
monkeys.
And you watch as the charred corpse like shrinks ever so slightly, and the hair drops away, and the body of a young man takes the place of what was once a beast rippling with muscle and fur, now grown quiet and laying still once more. And that'll end initiative.
Monkeys just have fun, but don't attack anyone. I'm glad we got one and not three. I'm glad we didn't get three of them.
Snowy's gonna crowd surf on the monkeys. Stage dives on them first.
Okay, so you defeated the were-coyote, and you managed not to kill the other two youth that are tied up there at the back of this particular room.
Okay. I'm gonna check them for wounds. Do they have were-coyote wounds?
Check this dude out, CV.
The youths.
They
Hopefully he
are.
will be a main dude.
They don't have wounds, but they're really dirty, and they're like they're asleep. They're breathing very shallowly, and their breathing is very shallow, and there's like dried foam and spittle at their mouths and whatnot.
Dummy.
I'll do a heal check and a knowledge planes check to see if I can see if they're possessed.
Okay.
All right. Well, 31 for the heal and roll the 1 for the knowledge planes.
All right. So the heal is enough, and you guys have been looking at people
Is
in
it-
these conditions, since the entire time you come in here. So you can tell that they are affected by some form of advanced form of rabies. They've actually gone rabid with the disease. And putting two and two together, you realize that's what the animals were infected with as well, and why they attacked in such a wild fashion. These youngsters do not appear to be possessed by any demons, at least at the present. They're tied up and dying from rabies.
We need to get these youngsters back to town, or they will die.
Search this guy, maybe. Maybe he has some kind of cure on him.
I would like to search the room.
Okay, well, it appears to be a vault of sorts, so there's all kinds of things along the walls here. Tell Lucian what he finds on the youngster. Say you're searching, but you need to say detect magic if you can do such a thing too as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do a pretty thorough search of the room.
Okay, so on Coyotl, then his ceremonial silken armor that does detect his magic. He's wearing an amulet that radiates magic and a magic ring, and he has some kind of strange tool in his backpack that is detecting his magic as well. He's
You
also
need
got
some rolls there?
a crossbow with some bolts. Yeah, you can make some spellcraft checks.
Sure.
He's got a spell book, a grappling bolt, and silk rope, 50 feet worth.
I'm gonna take my star knife back, Lucian, if you don't mind.
Here you go. I appreciate it.
The shelf along the southern wall holds a magical Ichtapili. There's also a magic scroll there, and what appears to be a magical whistle of sorts. There are also several ordinary non-magical items, such as a bronze statuette of what appears to be a pouncing cat. There's a collection of seashells that appears to be very nice and of high value, and an assortment of 23 bloodstones scattered along the shelf. On the northern wall, there's a shelf holding a collection of silver pieces and gold in open leather bags there, so it's just stacked up with gold and silver. There are 2 bronze statues standing 5.5 feet high. Each statue weighs roughly 1,000 pounds. And eagle feathers and tufts of jaguar fur adorn the linen mat, which itself is could be appraised of very high value as well. And that is what you find.
All right. I will check out that scroll first to see if it's a scroll that could help these kids read magic.
I'll begin hauling these over to the other youths.
Okay. Okay, so the scroll is a scroll of divination.
Be all yours.
No, it's the temple's scroll. I don't want to take it. I was just looking at it to see if it could help these children.
Then I'll investigate it on your behalf.
Yes, feel free to investigate whatever you...
There's also a magic weapon and a magic whistle there on the shelf.
I shot a 23 and a 23 and a 16 for whatever.
Okay, so
that?
it's a +1. It's a poly on the shelf, and then the whistle detects as magic as well. It is. You recognize that as a death whistle. It can be used 3 times a day to emit a horrific sound resembling hundreds of terrified voices screaming in unison and a 20-foot cone that is audible from over 400 feet away. Each humanoid in the cone must succeed at a DC 12 will save or take 2d6 sonic damage and become frightened for 1 minute. On a successful will save, creatures not frightened becomes immune to the effects of the death whistle for 24 hours. Deafened creatures and creatures immune to being frightened take no sonic damage and are not frightened. A creature that fails its will saving throw can repeat it at the end of its turn, ending the frightened
Sounds like
effect.
something for you, Snorri.
Death
That's
whistle.
if it was a death rattle, I would take it, but it's a death whistle. Are these items sacred to the temple?
They're
religion?
lining the shelves of the vault here.
Yeah.
Stole them. This man stole them. You think this honorable man, this was an honorable man that had these magic items? He stole them and procured them. We shall use this for good to help the people.
I believe it probably belonged to the temple. But
Okay. I'll investigate that.
have we encountered the high priest yet?
Make a knowledge religion check.
Okay. I know they were talking about one of the underlings was mad with power fairly recently.
Okay, so the high priest was the headless body you encountered in the pit, and the were-coyote you killed was the one they were talking about.
Okay. So
You just killed him, yeah.
okay.
He wasn't a high priest, though. He was just an acolyte.
He's an acolyte. Okay, so how is he?
Yes.
He's
How are they
dead, so you
possessing
can't
the-
ask him anything. So,
No,
yeah.
I know. Snorri's trying to sort out how they were getting these dogs possessed by demons.
Because of some kind of pact that he made with his
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how.
So are those demon possessed kids? Are they still possessed?
Oh well, you have to go and check them out then, won't you?
That's what we'll do. Check them out.
So
Yeah.
what's the magic ring?
They do not seem to be possessed anymore.
Aha.
Nice.
The ones that are rabid are still rabid, but the ones that
Yeah.
were possessed are not possessed. It's a ring of protection +1.
Also, I'm going to. The dogs are still rabid, right?
Yeah, the dogs are
Right.
rabid.
Then I am going to kill them.
Okay, you're able to
Yeah.
put them out of their misery. How do you put them out of their misery?
Just a swift chop to the head.
So it's +1 silken ceremonial armor. There's an amulet of natural armor +1, ring of protection +1, and then a traveler's any tool. That's what you found on Coyotl.
You said travelers any tool?
Yep.
A-N-Y?
Any tool, yes. Any. Not like any and Audi, but any. A-N-Y.
Oh shit, that thing's really cool.
Later on, you can just send the spells in this, whatever's in the spell book. You can do that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it's
Copy,
blur,
we'll
invisibility, mirror image, color spray, disguise self, expeditious retreat, silent image, snowball, which he wound up casting the bulk of all of those while he was moving around. Snowball, acid splash, detect magic, ghost sound, prestidigitation. Yep, so there you go. Okay, so
I'll give
what do you guys do?
Ingrid the rope. What about the seashells? They're just valuable, right? And a bunch
Yep,
of them,
bunch
just
of
like
bunch of
jewelry.
valuables, shells.
Okay.
Yep.
Valuables.
Those are on the
Okay.
shelves though. Don't confuse them with what you're getting off
Right.
Coyotl versus what's on the shelves.
I remember you saying something about a large bag of coins on the shelves as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
there were several bags of coins on the shelves.
Grab those coins. We're gonna need them when we go underground.
I believe that's the treasury for the.
You have no idea what it is. He stole them. How do you know? You don't know. You're just making things up.
You're correct. I've never been in the temple of other than in Rybalka. You're absolutely right.
You're assuming. You always assume the positive side. This guy just killed and maimed, and you assume he got it on benevolence. No. he
So are
stole
you
them.
really going to take the coins in?
We might not. What about the Coyotl who's guarding the body? We have to go past it.
That's what,
Guardian
So
is
we
a
asking
do
you,
temple.
not.
Lucian, are you really going to take the coins?
I want to see if they're cursed.
That's how you'll find out.
How do you know if they're cursed?
You don't
I don't
know until you take them.
They don't take this magic, do they?
They do not detect his magic. That is correct.
Yeah.
I say we go and give it to the people of the town.
I'm just gonna start helping out these young people.
Oh, these bags of coins we left in the treasury feel a little bit lighter. Did something happen?
Actually, I instruct the swarm to grab the coins out for the next few rounds. I have at least 5 rounds.
You can
No,
take
I-
them. You're on your own. I'm helping these kids out. So
I had to swarm. Grab those coins.
They're throwing
Those
coins at
bags.
each other and fighting them. Yeah.
Yeah, they taste like chocolate and aluminum for some reason.
And because actually, since I summoned them and they're shouty in nature, I had them for like 8 rounds. So even though it's 8, so, at least they can check them and see if anything happens, just to be sure. Can anyone use the amulet of natural armor?
I always cast bark skin and shield of faith and stuff like that, so they don't stack with any of that stuff.
Does anyone
I-
not have it?
I don't have any natural armor.
There
You
you go.
want because I already have one.
All right.
Okay, you have the
Is it-
amulet.
Is it just natural armor or natural armor plus something?
Plus
Plus
one,
one.
probably.
Plus one, yeah.
Yep.
1. Does that
Yeah,
mean
but-
that it's
And-
2 to my natural armor or just 1?
Just plus
Do you
one.
already
one.
have? Yeah, plus one. Do you already have your own natural armor?
I do not know.
So it's just plus one. Why you keep saying
So
plus
just-
2 then? It's just plus one.
Yeah. Just plus one.
Yeah.
Plus one
I'm
means plus
confused
one.
by the wording sometimes.
Yeah.
If I stack 5 of them.
If you had natural armor, like if you were a lizard folk or something like that, it would stack with that.
I was very tempted to make a lizard folk, but I made too many. They're so silly.
Yeah, so just to clarify, because we keep going back and forth, so stuff on the shelves is the magic, it's poly, the magic scroll, the death whistle, there's the collection of seashells, the bloodstones, the bags of silver, the bags of gold, which the monkeys are throwing around at the moment. Then there's the bronze statues, and then the jaguar fur linen mat.
We won't take any of that stuff. We only take the loot from the dead guys.
Yeah.
But he took that from the good people, didn't he?
Well,
I forgot. I got
if
the wrong
the-
voice. Yeah, right?
Lucian, I kind of hoped you had learned.
You don't think he would mind?
I don't think we'd mind.
I think we should take the whistle, the death whistle. That could help us when we go on the ground. We won't have a chance to purchase anything. So we got to do our purchasing now. We got to think for the greater good. The greater good for this mission is that we procure all the wealth we can to go underground. Because once we're there, we're there. If you're not familiar with the drow, we won't be able to come out probably for a long time.
no, I'm not. Tell me more about the drow.
I'm familiar with caves and
I
some
said,
of
if
the
you're not
Underdark.
familiar. That's why you didn't hear me. I guess those small ears. I said, if you're not familiar with the drow.
Well, let me tell you, I'm quite familiar with the drows, and I think we
That's
should.
right. Because
What's
you're so
this?
familiar that you haven't told us why you want to attack your own brethren yet. Ah, crickets, I see. Crickets. That's okay. Crickets. We'll find out sooner or later. Actually, we find out you lured us to your comrades. Oh, just joking. Just joking.
Let's bring those children back home and
Mentok
to
may
the healer.
Mentok may be able to spare them.
Okay, so you guys finish up. So what do you do? Who carries whom?
I'll carry one of these kids
Okay.
or help them if I can do one on each arm, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Who's
Maybe
carrying
we
the
should
rabid
have
ones?
a.
I
Yeah.
could probably carry 3 or 4.
If we take a rest, they maybe can walk on their own. That would be better.
We need to try
Yes.
to get them to Mentok as fast as possible.
These will
Let's
wake
not
up
rest
if you
in the
just
shit piles.
Wake them up.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys can kind of.
But they're still going to be rabid and attacking, right? We don't
Yeah,
want them
those
to
two
attack
are
us. but-
rabid. The other 3 are they're unpossessed now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can heal them. I get with the free heal a day from my hex. So I can get them all back up to positive energy or positive hit points.
Yeah, you recognize with your heal check earlier. That was what I was
Yeah.
saying. They were no longer possessed. So, yeah, if you guys get them back up, they can walk under
Yeah,
their,
I'll get them back up.
their own
for sure.
power. And then just the rabid ones are just still rabid.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, so
sorry.
we'll just leave the
Can carry
rabid
them
ones
both.
knocked out. Yeah.
Ingrid can carry those.
Okay. Oops, there's 3 of them.
Is this one still alive? Okay, no, it's not.
Yeah, they're all still alive, actually.
No, I meant the were coyote.
Oh. No, I think
No,
he's
you guys
dead.
killed him. You obliterated him, burned him up.
Yeah.
So
You shout
Proud of
and
myself.
destroy
you
them.
can talk to the teens there if you like. I mean, you guys haven't had anybody you could really talk to. You killed the main guy.
Yeah, we'll talk as we walk. How's that?
What do you
Yeah.
talk to them about?
Tell us what happened in the last couple of weeks. Tell us your stories.
It was
Is the-
Coyotl. He called upon the power of the coyote spirit and became possessed with evil supernatural powers. He forced all of us to drink special potions that he'd made, and it turned some of us, made us lose our minds and be overtaken with fever and rage. And the rest of us, our wills were slowly broken so that we regressed back to our animalistic natures, some taking to even crawling around on all fours and barking and biting like an animal, the younger ones, that is. But he threatened us all if we didn't help him overthrow the high priest and defile the temple here. He threatened to kill us. So we were just caught up in the madness. It was like a fever overtaking all of us. But it was him. It was Coyotl. Coyotl did it. But he said he had been to visit the hermit outside of town.
The ghost of Coyotl is coming back.
Yeah, the ghost of Coyotl's like snorting in the background. Okay.
Put it back, Lucian.
Put what back?
We're never going to use the whistle, Lucian. Put it back.
What are all those sleight of hand checks you're making? Okay.
It's only 2D. It's a will save of D12. That one's going to fail it.
Right?
Yes, he said he had been to see the old hermit outside of town before this all started. I don't know what part he played in it, but he spoke of his crazed god Iktuin giving him power. We all became crazed and wore the furs of animals, and we rolled and we cavorted like animals. Oh, it was horrifying. Oh. That's basically what they tell you as you make your way back towards town.
Okay.
Is the
And they
pond
stole from
up here still
then
cursed?
they stole from the people too, right?
What do
Ah.
you mean?
What about the hermit outside of town? What can you tell us of the hermit?
The hermit lives outside of town. He doesn't like anyone. I don't know what to tell you. He doesn't associate with us, but Coyotl was known to sneak away and study with him from time to time.
How would we find this hermit?
He has his own place north of town, but it is in the very roughest parts of the swamp. You would need a guide that's familiar with the area and where he lives.
Okay.
You know of the
Sometimes
hermit already.
sometimes the hermit.
Wolf told you guys about
Yeah.
the hermit. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He didn't tell us any like directions or anything like that, though.
He did not. He said he would take you there, and then you told him not to take you there. That was how that went.
Yeah.
Well, he can take us when we arrive at the town.
Yep. So you guys went into the pyramid actually, and you wound up finding Coyotl. But there are other buildings there. You can see other students kind of wandering around now with kind of a dazed look on their face, coming out of the other buildings and whatnot.
We'll collect whoever we can.
Okay. All right, so you guys are able to make your way back into town as it is growing dark overhead, but the High Priest Mintok is happy to see you, and there are several families that are very, very happy to be reunited with their loved ones. The young men and women there of the order.
Saddens me to
Lucian.
say that some of the priests were beyond saving.
Yeah, there are some families that look around and you hear them calling out their names, and you realize that the names they're calling for are not giving response that they had hoped for, and they break down in sadness. But the priest tells everyone to not wallow in their sadness, but to embrace the joy that has been given to them this day with seeing the return of those that you were able to bring back safely. And he immediately calls for his priests and also the young priests to begin the rain ceremony, and all the town, begins laying out their leaves, and they get out their ceremonial garb, and they start singing and dancing. And many of the families come by and they thank you and they offer you foods to eat, like corns and special beans and that sort of thing. And for the most part, you are all welcomed in the town and given great thanks.
Well, Snorri will partake in everything,
And
Christine walks up there.
including hallucinogenics.
of which there are some. So Mintok, once you tell him, he listens intently as you explain the that some of them were infected with rabies and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he suggests, well, this procedure you describe in the one room where they're holding the coyotes, perhaps they were draining them, almost like taking venom from the snake, and using that to make these concoctions that the youngster spoke of being forced to drink. Yes, I see it coming together now. There is no telling how long that young Coyotl had his mind twisted and diseased by the dark god Ixcuin. But, this is quite concerning.
There's
And
talk of a hermit that lives outside of town. I'll say his name.
yes, the
May
hermit
have had
Azuma.
some role in this. We should,
Yes,
after the celebrations, we will go out and speak with him.
yes, that would be most excellent if you would be willing to help us in this manner. Usually the old hermit keeps to himself, but he does have a dislike for the general population around. He would rather that we keep to ourselves and not welcome in outworlders such as yourselves. But
Sometimes the hermit that lives outside of town is just a little misunderstood.
indeed, sometimes they are. But we value our interactions with the outworlders and the news that you bring us of wondrous sights and magics from beyond our shores, and we look forward to continuing to build this relationship. Okay, so with that, you guys have concluded the adventure, the re-education of Coyotl. You can continue to meet on with the hermit next time. That's essentially um, an epilogue of sorts, but you completed the adventure proper in dealing with Coyotl and whatnot, and those that he had perverted and taken over to his control.
Or do we just want to leave it with these people and they can sort it out for themselves? Do we still have time to get back on the boat?
Yes, you'll have time. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I would like to see those hermit. I mean, his work could be interesting for my future studies.
Definitely.
Yeah, so next time
And-
we can finish up with you guys visiting the hermit, and then you can go back to the boat and make your trip
Sounds
back to the
good.
main island.
Sounds good.
All right. It's been fun, guys.
Good game, guys.
Okay,
Thanks
thanks
for
for
Thank
playing.
you very much, Jamie.
Would I be allowed to start my retraining with these days?
Sure, when you guys aren't, yeah, I mean, once you can apply some downtime, yeah, like after you guys finish up going to
Sweet.
meet the hermit, whatever happens there, then you can apply it. Yes.
All right.
Okay, all right, thanks, guys. See you next time.
All right.
Next
Take
time.
care, Jamie.
Have a good night.
See you next
See you.
time.
See you guys.
Thanks.
I'm
Bye-bye.
very excited for next time.
Good
All
night.
right, good night.
Good night.